They say that only the dead have seen the end of war. And while that may be true, for those of you that are fans of the Simply Reliable Studios, fans of WWE, we are here on the precipice of war. As I come to you live from San Diego, California, there's the okay, cuts over there a little bit. There, wait a minute. There it is, the Pacific Ocean. I'm going to do the whole Netflix thing. I'm really going to walk us into this stadium right now. We are coming to you live around the world on the Sin Reliable Studios YouTube. Around the world. Because they're doing their thing, I'm doing my thing. But ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of everybody at the Simple Reliable Studios, everybody at the Old Jeff Meacham Network, and everybody everywhere who's a wrestling fan, thank you guys for tuning in. Like JJ said in the green room, every day is Christmas when you're with Jeff Meacham and Simple Reliable Studios. So boys, take it away.
Thank you very much, Jeff. Good to have you pop in for that.
I am overjoyed, man. My boy's up in the buck. He's taking a walk as teenagers do. But yeah, man, this view. Sorry for Joe Test loud. We do what we do, but man, look at that shot. Look at that ring. The trust is up. War Games is upon us, boys. Let's fucking go.
Hell yeah. Big G, welcome. Good to have you here.
Glad to be here to call this Survivor Series War Games with you guys.
Yes. I was telling Walter I'll probably just be hanging out in the green room during the actual show because 3 people on the call is already enough. We don't need to overload it, but I'll come in the in between periods of the matches here. But it's good to be here, man. It's good to be part of a watch-along again. It's good to not have to work on a watch-along day.
There you go.
It's good to have you along with the ride, Big G. But of course, we're not the Simply Reliable Studios without Mr. Reliable. Walter Cruz going to be here holding things down. What is up, good sir? Long time no see.
Right. Right. Long time no see. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Kind of cool. Short 4 matches, I think. So we'll see how long each War Games is.
Well, you figure that War Games they enter in 5-minute intervals, right? Or is it 3-minute intervals?
I think it's 5.
Yeah. 5 minutes.
Okay, so that's 20 minutes just to get the other 4 men. Well, 40 minutes just to get everybody in the fucking ring.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because 2 men start. That's why I think it might be 3. I think the first 2 go at it for 5 minutes, then they come in every 3 minutes after that.
I think so. You're right. Yeah. That makes more
So,
sense.
That's right.
still,
It's only the first one's 5 minutes. You're right.
That's still 25 minutes to get everybody into the ring. Then we can get a decision. So the War Games matches themselves are probably going to go about 45 minutes a pop. So there's an hour and a half right there.
Well, the women's is starting and then the men's is ending. So
right, but still, it's going to be the same amount of time for everybody to get in.
Yeah.
The women's might be a little bit shorter, but let's just estimate 45 minutes a pop on those matches.
Yeah.
Did they officially announce that?
Yes, they've said a few times during the pre-show here that the men are the headliner. So I'm going to assume it's going to go women, IC, women, men's War Games.
That's messed up. I would have made the men's first and then bookend and make the women's last, man.
It is what it is.
I think that's what CM Punk said the other day. He wanted the women's match to main event.
Yeah, because if Brock and Roman ain't in the main event, they said they'll jerk the curtain. So you could have did that.
Well, yeah, they always bookend War Games with one opening, one closing, but I don't think the women have ever had the main event slot.
Not that I can recall.
So, but yeah, it's going to be about a 2.5, 3 hour show. There's going to be enough commercial breaks. There's going to be backstage promos and shit. Like I was saying, about an hour and a half for the 2 War Games matches. The IC title match, probably about 20 minutes for Cena and Dom, maybe about 15 for the women's title. There's another half hour or so right there. So there's 2 hours of actual match time. And then, of course, hype and promos and prime spots and shit, celebrities in the crowd. They had Chewy Martinez from Evolve in the WWE store here. I don't know if you guys have been watching the pre-show, but there's a special limited edition San Diego WWE Championship spinner belt.
Is that what Rey Mysterio has?
Cool. Nah, that's just one of the legacy belts for the Padres. You can buy for all the sports teams, but there's like a spinner WWE Championship San Diego themed. It actually looked pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie. But we'll go to you first, Big G. What match are you most looking forward to tonight?
Well, first of all, the Cena and Dom match, just because it's Cena's last PLE match. And the 2 War Games matches. I mean, I think Stephanie and Nikki would kill it, but it's mainly the 2 War Games matches that do it for me, and John Cena's last PLE match.
See, and I hear them calling it the last PLE match, but is it really?
His last wrestling match.
Well, I get it's like Survivor Series is a pay-per-view. Those are now called PLEs, but like now that Saturday night's main event isn't on NBC anymore and it's only on Peacock, isn't that technically a premium live event?
Right? They should have just said the last Survivor Series match. That's what they should have said.
So it's like, is this truly his last PLE? Because Saturday night's main event is technically a PLE now. Granted, it's quarterly like the old In Your Houses were. But
I know you
can't watch it on network television, so it's a premium event. You have to have Peacock to see it.
Exactly. Yeah. Is Peacock still $4.99? I know I pay a little more, but
I pay nothing for it because I have it through Xfinity. So
me too. And then I
pay nothing for it because I have it through Walter.
You're giving out the secrets, JJ. You were having difficulties during the prediction, so I said this. But I kind of wish the tournament was over already.
I agree. I did hear you say that. I was able to watch the stream and participate in the comments, but my connection just was not holding up to actually pop in for shit.
Yeah. For those that didn't watch, I said that if the tournament was over, you could have had whoever was in the finalists screw Cena out of the title and let Dom win it. Then his final match would have had an extra oomph on the Cena side. It would have made more. It would mean even more. He needs to get revenge now.
But okay, so we all know it's Gunther versus Jay in the finals. That would only make sense. That would only make sense if Gunther won the tournament, because Jay is still in the main event. He's in the War Games match.
Yeah.
So if Jay did that, screwed Cena, then entered War Games with the baby faces, that wouldn't make sense from a storytelling perspective. But like I was trying to say yesterday, like everybody has it set that Gunther is going to be Cena's final opponent. And while that's a fair assumption, let's not forget the storytelling. Jey Uso defeated Gunther at WrestleMania to become World Heavyweight Champion. So he's already beaten Gunther.
Yeah.
Him beating Gunther again is not out of the realm of possibility, even though WWE traditionally likes 50-50 booking, so Gunther getting his win back. But then let's also not forget the final shot that we saw of the Royal Rumble this year. After Jey Uso eliminated Cena, and Cena was like showing him all the fans, like, these are your people now.
Yeah.
That could have been foreshadowing. Jey Uso could very easily be his final opponent. Then Cena has the opportunity to get his get back from being eliminated from the Rumble by Jey.
True.
And Triple H is a fan of storytelling, so I could see that being the way they go. And then, even though I don't think it'll happen, so let's not jump down my throat, but someone mentioned on Simply Predicting, we could also get The Rock coming in and screwing Cena to help Jey because of the whole part 1 final boss gimmick and part 2 Cena turning back babyface after turning heel to help in line with The Rock.
Yep, my son made that comment too. Yep.
It's a possibility.
Well,
So
what is
there's a
he doing? 'Cause
lot of stuff going on there.
he was doing that UFC movie. That's
Yeah.
kind of what screwed us up. Then he's got Moana 2, which is a recording thing, so he could have made time for that. I don't know what else the hell else he's filming now.
He's
He has
he's
the
doing
live
he's
action
doing he,
Moana.
that's coming out. He's doing I don't know if the filming for the next Jumanji is done, but he's filming Jumanji currently too.
That's
Yeah.
a lot of lines to memorize. Shit.
And
Well,
then
to your point though, the Moana 2, he just has to come into a studio and knock out dialogue. He doesn't have to memorize that shit.
well,
That's
He can read
true.
that off the script.
Moana 2 already came out. I think
Yeah, that's
Walter
true.
just meant the live action Moana, but that's already in post production. They already got they had like the teaser trailer come out already. So
Yeah,
Oh,
I've
wow.
seen
He is
the
working-
trailer.
yeah, he's working on Jumanji, and I'm sure he's got another project going on too. The man's just so freaking busy right now. I think that's not a bad idea, JJ, but I think wrestling is so far behind with The Rock right now. He wants to focus on his Hollywood career and try to I don't know how well Smashing Machine did, but he's probably getting to his like Oscar phase.
That was the only benefit to us during that writer's strike, because it freed him up. He couldn't do anything, and then we saw him, and it was like, damn it, when the writers took off strike, and then started happening, he had to re-sign to all his projects.
Yeah.
Mhm. Like, Smashing Machine did horribly at the box office,
Yeah.
but that doesn't mean that it won't see a bump come award season,
Award
because
season, yeah.
movies that get nominated for awards tend to get a small re-release, and especially if he wins for it, it might get a re-release.
Yeah.
They're talking to Rey Mysterio right now at the desk.
Yeah, I see that. They got that on there.
But yeah, let's go ahead and talk about some of these matches here real quick. A little bit more. I don't see the Dominik one loaded in here, so I'll load that real quick.
Was it under Snyder?
There it is.
Yeah, it says you missed it. It was between 640 and 650. Oh. It might not let me. Hold on. 14 Windsor Street. What was it going?
Oh, he must be talking to some
Yeah, he's on a call.
I was
or
like, who's he?
something.
He's
It's
like,
I don't know what you're talking about, bro. So Stephanie Vaquer and Nikki Bella. No disrespect intended here to Nikki. I shit on Nikki a lot. I shit on both Bellas a lot. Not the way that Vince McMahon shit on Janelle Grant, but that's a whole other story. That's all allegedly. Nothing's been proven.
yeah.
But I just feel like Nikki is out of her league here
I
going
think so,
against
too.
Stephanie Vaquer. Like, Stephanie is such a premier athlete, if you will, that
Yep.
I don't think Nikki has a realistic chance. I don't think they're going to have both San Diego natives lose, but I definitely think that Nikki's going to lose,
I think so too.
which means that Dom has to win here. Because regardless of if it's Jey Uso or Gunther, neither one of them needs the Intercontinental title.
No, not at this point in their not in this point in their career, especially Gunther, because that would be kind of not really a demotion to him, but like he already proved, that he is the longest reigning IC champ in modern history. So,
Exactly.
but yeah,
It's unnecessary at this point. I would consider it a demotion. I'd consider it a demotion for both of them.
yeah, because they both won the world title just this past year.
Mhm.
But
It's
yeah,
like, granted, Jay's reign was short with it, but at this point, it's unnecessary, I think, since he's been to the top of the mountain.
yeah,
Both of them need to just stay in the main event scene.
I agree.
And I think with Cena having won the title in Boston, in his home, it only makes sense to give it back to Dom in his home.
In his home, yeah.
Then we go to the Women's War Games match. And I mentioned this in the comments last night on Simply Predicting, but I think they missed the boat here by not putting Tiffany Stratton and Jade Cargill in here.
Okay.
As cool as having AJ in this match is, I would have rather seen her and Becky fight one-on-one again
Mm-hmm.
and put Jade and Tiffany in here.
Yeah.
Because I could see Nia and Lash hooking up with Jade and kind of redoing the baddies thing that she did in AEW.
That's right. Yeah.
And everyone still criticizes Jade's wrestling. Putting her in a multi-person tag match like this gives her an opportunity to accentuate her strengths and hide her weaknesses.
True.
And Tiffany, with that prettiest moonsault ever, gives her an opportunity to have a show-stealing performance.
Yeah. But I wonder if Tiffany's taking time off because I haven't seen her in the past couple weeks since she's lost the title. So maybe that leg injury or knee injury, maybe she's just taking time to rest up.
Possibly. And then over on the men's side of things, the only reason I could see them doing this last is if there's going to be a huge, like, something coming out of this.
Yeah.
And the only thing that I could think of that would be big enough, and y'all may think I'm crazy here,
Go ahead. I want to see what you're going to say. I might be thinking the same thing.
Brock turns face.
Okay.
I think everybody's expecting someone on the babyface side to turn. But if you look at the babyface side, Punk, the Usos, Roman, all connected to Paul Heyman. OGs to Paul Heyman.
You're
Even
right.
Cody, who granted Cody was never a Paul Heyman guy per se,
Mhm.
but Cody has talked before in interviews, both in ring to Mr. Heyman and in like his what do you want to talk about show
Mhm.
about how Paul Heyman and ECW gave Dusty an opportunity to make money when Dusty was struggling to make ends meet.
Yep, I remember that.
So I could see Brock turning and just aligning with all the people that used to be on Heyman's side. And it's because I had heard a rumor that OG Paul Heyman guys or original Paul Heyman guys was copyrighted. Like they got that trademarked. As far as WWE goes, Brock Lesnar is the first Paul Heyman guy.
Right. Yep.
So it doesn't make sense that he's on the other side, except for the fact that Brock is better as a heel.
Yeah.
But what if he was a plant? Because the last time we saw him before this return, he was acknowledging and showing respect to Cody.
Right. Yeah.
So what if he was brought back by Cody to kind of, be a double agent, if you will?
There was that respect factor. The last time they had a rivalry too.
That's what I'm saying. The last time we
Mhm.
saw them, Cody beat Brock and Brock showed his respect to Cody.
Yeah.
Just weird. Noah said something that made me. I picked the heels, and then he said it's Dusty's match, and then I got to bet Cody winning. And I was like, damn it! No, I should have picked the faces, but I usually stick to my gut, and I still kept the heels, but I'm probably wrong. But the reason logically I went with the heels is I just feel like Jimmy and Jay, unfortunately, no disrespect to them, they're the weak links to that team. So if you just have them pin Jimmy, it's not as bad as one of the world champions losing.
True. But if one of the world champions gets pinned, that could be the title match set up at the Royal Rumble.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So and so pinned Punk, so and so pinned Cody, they deserve a title shot. And especially if it's someone like Braun Breaker or Bronson Reed, like you could give them a throwaway title match at something like the Rumble.
Yeah.
I mean, shit. Well, wasn't it like Hardcore Holly versus Brock Lesnar for the title one year at the Rumble? Like, come on.
I think so. Yeah.
Hardcore Holly wasn't going to be Brock Lesnar. Not no 3. Fuck no. What the hell are we doing here? Get this off my screen.
Right.
So, Bronson Reed, CM Punk, Bronson Reed, Cody Rhodes, like that. Could be a good little throwaway match. And then you get them out of the Rumble match, too.
Yeah. I wonder how many Vision members would end up in the chamber. This is like these factions. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Because you have to face each other. It's like AEW with the tournament. The people within the factions have to face each other. So it's going to be interesting what they do. If you put the same faction in the chamber, what's going to happen? You can only double team buff for so long. Only one person can win in the end.
Exactly.
True.
We are about 5 minutes away from start time, which means Noah should be here soon.
I hope he's okay. He was having some issues yesterday. There he is.
And say his name and he appears. We believe in Noah Foster.
Hello. Woke up to this. Anyway, it's all right. Hello, everybody. Good to see y'all once again. Welcome to Survivor Studios. We bring you coverage of Survivor Series from San Diego. Hope everyone's doing all right. 4 matches on tap, 2 War Games matches. Nikki Bella versus Vaquer, John Cena's final PLE match ever. I'm sure you've already covered it in verbatim quite a bit. Good to see you once again. Again, if everyone wants to dictate the conversation in the chat, super chat, pay by the passions. It's truly as simple as that. Big G, first and foremost, it's been good having you on the commentary booth lately. I really enjoyed engaging with you. How are you feeling about tonight, my friend?
I'm doing good. Pretty excited about the 2 War Games matches. So we got that. And I mean, the other 2 matches aren't too bad either. Like you said, John Cena's last PLE match. And I mean, Stephanie Vaquer versus Nikki Bella should kill it as well tonight.
And of course, Walter, like we talked about before, it being John Cena's final match facing Dominik Mysterio, the history going back with the Guerreros and the Mysterios with the GOAT of all time. Of course, this time now we're on Dominik Mysterio's home turf. Talk about an away game versus a home game. For the first time in who knows how many years, the Ohio Buckeyes finally beat Michigan. So how are you feeling about the Intercontinental Championship match, Walter?
That's one of the ones I'm looking forward to the most, aside from the working matches itself.
And of course, the Ranking Wrestling JJ Williams, living embodiment of Christmas spirit. There will be no peace here. There is nothing but war that's ahead as the Varsity War Games is about to take the air. And of course, JJ, you go all the way back as a historian, all the way, of course, to the original War Games. We got Dangerous Alliance 2.0. Before we get there, though, let's go ahead and show respect for our country as we get the singing of our national anthem.
Play ball.
An amazing rendition brought to us today by Cassie B as we bring you into tonight's PLE. Ladies and gentlemen, Simple Marble Studios community, this is Survivor Series, and this is War Games! Let's go ahead and get into this freaking thing. As, of course, they got the cold opener here. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Egg, Nathan Banks, Charles Shaws, and Kamasiku to us, and of course, everyone else that is watching. If you are watching for the first time, please like, subscribe, comment, tell a friend. For the duos of the biggest shows, PLEs, pay-per-views, and specials for WWE, NXT, AEW, ROH, TNA, and other independent promotions, Kuma Not Limited to HLG, GCW, JCW, New Japan Pro Wrestling. A beautiful day as we look at Petco Park across the San Diego downtown skyline, where Jeff Muddy from Beachum, Dominguez says, and the Tiller are also there live. Capacity crowd on hand. We certainly will not be playing ball here, but I'm certain someone's going to strike out and hit a home run. Championships are on the line, and we go to war tonight with both the men and the women. Sure to be a hell of a night. As, of course, the voice of WWE, Michael Cole. Shout out to New York State of Mind, BK, also in the chat. A lot of people free roaming right now on the floor.
Yeah. Still
and again,
entering into the arena, to the ballpark.
Well, then, you know, they always got to do like the little entrance spots. And there you, of course, see Team Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, AJ Lee, Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, who, of course, have the advantage tonight in the women's War Game match.
They're decorating the tree. My fat ass right there stuck one of the candy canes off and ran
And of
back.
course, the opposite side, Team Auska, as it's being known, Kabuki Warriors, Bougie Bitches, Lash Legend, Nia Jax, and the man Becky Lynch. Also online tonight, the Women's World Championship, La Primera, Stephanie Vaquer takes on WWE Hall of Famer Nikki Bella. Learning the hard way, there are no friends in this business, just checks and championships.
Exactly.
And San Diego's own Triple A Mega Campeon Dominik Mysterio looks to re-seize his gold from the GOAT in his final PLE.
Dom cleans up nice. That was a sharp suit he was rocking.
And I'm about to say, dude knows how to clean up, but get ready to get messy, dirty, and violent because you hear the sirens. It's not Scott Steiner, but holla if you hear me. We are officially descending into hell as we kick things off with a War Games match. This is going to be fun.
Oh, yeah.
As, of course, we got our cold opener here, as always. And again, like I said, JJ, War Games going back to the original brainchild of the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, baby. And, of course, Paul Heyman, Paul Ellering, Paul Heyman creating this Dangerous Alliance 2.0 that I'd like to point it out. He's got a hell of a team of killers, honestly, but we're literally talking to somebody on the opposite side that was born into this business, going into the brainchild of his father. Do you think that gives Cody Rhodes and his crew an advantage?
Slightly. A slight advantage. I believe there's more people on Cody's team than on Heyman's team that have War Games experience. And experience in these type of things means everything.
And, of course, you would be correct on that. But we got to also talk about right now, Big G, who's the quarterback, who's the captain, who is leading this, who do you acknowledge as the front man? We saw that face-to-face with Roman Reigns, CM Punk, and Cody Rhodes on Monday. It's almost like Roman was brushing it off, saying he's been in this war. Cody's just a new member joining in. CM Punk and Roman, of course, were part of last year's War Games. When Roman basically owed CM Punk a favor, we saw what that led to at this year's WrestleMania. So, again, do you think that Roman, for the sake of his family, will play ball with CM Punk and Cody? Or will he make it about himself?
So. Well, they did an exclusive interview earlier with Roman, and Roman said if they want to win, they need to listen to Roman Reigns.
Well, behind every great army, there's a great leader. But we've also seen great betrayal as well as its history itself, going back to Brutus and Julius Caesar. And again, Walter, we saw that Rhea and Charlotte said that they are willing to go to war together. While Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair may not be friends, and AJ Lee is completely unaware of this environment, I do think the fact that they have the advantage might give them that level of comfort in each other to trust each other where they might win this. And again, thanks to Safet reminding us, the women kicking things off here, going all the way back to the inaugural Women's War Games in my NXT War Games 2019. And of course, Rhea Ripley was part of the winning side, and she won under handicap means. So again, history once again strike for the bringer of brutality.
Yep, and I think Alexa did use the F word a couple of weeks ago, that in the build up to whether Charlotte was going to still join or not. So they ended up calling each other friends. I think the F word was said.
Actions speak louder than words, and actions will be the only thing that will determine tonight's outcome in the survivors, the victors, and the failures. And again, welcome everybody into our presentation, our coverage. This is Survivor Series War Games. I hope everyone had a great holiday season. We're grateful for y'all that are tuning into us following Turkey Time, Noah Foster, Walter Cruz, the original Big Baller, Big G, OBG1, and the Renegade Wrestling JJ Williams, living embodiment of the Christmas spirit. We hope that y'all continue to join us along this presentation for the reactions and coverage. As we get ready for the Women's War Games, it's Team Rhea versus Team Auska. Team Rhea with the advantage. And there you see that demonic structure descending down upon the two rings, one cage, 10 women, 2 words. This is War Games.
I don't know why they don't use Regal to just introduce everything.
Let's go down to Lisa Taylor for their inductions on this match and the rules. And again, here we go, folks. For those that don't know the official rules, BG, why don't you go ahead and tell the people how this works?
Yeah, so one member of each team starts the match. After 5 minutes, a member from the advantage team will be released to enter the match. After a 3-minute period, alternating members from each team will enter the match until all competitors are inside the ring. Once all competitors have entered, War Games has officially begins. Once War Games begins, if a competitor leaves the cage, their team forfeits. The only way to win this match is by pinfall or submission.
Thank you very much, Big G. So here we go. And of course, strategy is going to be key to see which member of each team starts off. Again, talking about experience, JJ, Auska has been in every women's War Games match. And of course, in the inaugural one, she was part of the losing side.
Yeah, I was going to ask, how many times has she been on the winning team?
She lost in 2019, lost in 2020, I believe, lost when it was NXT Rainbow Bright versus Rainbow Black and Gold. Excuse me. So I think she's only been part of the winning side twice.
So whoever comes out last is the one that actually starts, right?
I'm not sure exactly because I'm used to seeing cages that, of course, will hold the competitors at bay. Again, in the Parlebec area, this War Games, it's a whole different setting, not to mention this venue. But to your point right now, the first one that is coming out is the Queen, Charlotte Flair, who was previously involved in War Games, of course, and was able to coexist with Becky Lynch to, of course, win against Team Bayley and Damage Control.
Correct. So if I'm not mistaken, this is Kairi's first War Games, AJ Lee's first War Games, Nia's, and Lash Legends. Everybody else has been in a War Games match.
I believe Kairi Sane was also involved in previous War Games, but to your point, everyone else is a first time. And you will also notice the special gear worn by Charlotte Flair, designed by Alexa Bliss.
Maybe they didn't do the cages because of the design of the stadium.
Yeah, they might literally just come out of the entranceway here, but it looks like your starter.
Yeah, they're coming out of the dugouts.
Yeah, your start. I was about to say they're not using the dugouts here; they're covered with people. But again, if you pick your starter for Team Rhea Ripley as Charlotte Flair, you earned a point. The Queen enters the 2 rings first.
Damn, I damn sure didn't.
So Nia was in a War Games match too. Okay. So
I said Charlotte at first too, and I didn't change it. Yeah, damn it. I mean, I did change it.
Let's see.
It's hard to argue with the pedigree of Charlotte Flair with the fact that you are sending the Queen into war first.
I bet you Brock or somebody's claustrophobic, so they changed it this year. They're like, all right, we won't put you in the cage. We'll do the entranceway. I guarantee that's what happened.
Well, hindsight's 2020. Uh-oh.
The Empress of Tomorrow.
Well, at least I got this one right. And ironically enough, this is the woman Charlotte Flair only beat at WrestleMania 34 that ruined her mystique. This is also the woman she beat last night to get the advantage. The captain leads the way for her team.
Noah, did I pick these two to start? I can't remember. I am always bad when I know I swear I picked Auska.
Well, I'll tell you what, Big G, because of course this is the finale of the 2025 WWE PLE Predictions League. I'm thinking about it that's participated the entire time or just now. Of course, I will continue to bookmark this and bookkeep this into the new year and the years to come, now and forever. Let's go ahead and see what you picked since you are on the call here. And Dan, good luck to everybody here tonight. At the end of the day, I hope everybody has a great time. Your starters, Big G, was Auska and Auska. So you did get one half right.
Okay.
Did
I
you get my
I had
update?
Kairi and Alexa.
And Michael Conway Barrett on the call tonight here for WWE. And hey, I got 1 point right, so at least I got that as well.
I think I picked Nia and Alexa.
And of course, we know now, since these two are going to start and this match will not begin until all 10 enter, these two will be involved in this match for nearly the duration of half an hour. So it's going to be an endurance game for these two because not only are you sending somebody with a surgery repaired knee, Auska, we know how dangerous she's become since her return from injury as well.
Yeah, sure.
Auska, of course, one half of the Kabuki Warriors, the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions that, of course, beat Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair last week, 2 Monday nights ago on Raw, thanks to the introduction of Nia Jax and Lash Legends
interference. Okay, we've seen last year. Sorry, I'm
And
just
Auska will
going.
start things off. Go ahead, Big G.
No, I'm just going through to seeing. Okay, so yeah, Nia Jax was in last year's War Games.
Yep.
Kairi was in 2023. Okay.
Yep.
So AJ Lee,
Alright.
Nia Jax, and Lash Legend. Or no, not just Lash Legend and AJ Lee.
Lash Legend.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're fine, Big G. Again, I appreciate that statistical analysis. Speaking of the stats, I'm sure Statboy would approve. Again, follow Statboy Mike as he covers Monday Night Football here. Usually it brings me the stats, but Big G with the stats tonight, I approve and respect that. Again, bell rings are underway. 5-minute clock here. Connor will tie up as Auska and Charlotte Flair will kick things off. And again, folks, Team Rhea Ripley has the advantage. So somebody will come here to aid the Queen after the 5-minute interval. So Auska needs to do everything she can to neutralize Charlotte Flair before the time's up. And Auska is 1-1 in a War Games matchup, but this will be her third War Games. Charlotte Flair, of course, in her second War Games. And again, you know you can use the cage as a weapon to your own opponent's destruction. And of course, we talk about the first time that Charlotte Flair beat Auska. The first time she appeared in Survivor Series was 2015. The Queen returning to the stage to introduce The Undertaker a decade later. What happened here? What's going on? And right now, Auska with the side headlock to Charlotte Flair. Oh, okay. Oh, good. I want to make sure you're all right. Two of the most decorated individuals in WWE history.
Boom, nice shoulder tackle.
And of course, Charlotte Flair, 14-time world champion. And Charlotte right now, trapping Auska in this head scissors lock, taking her over. Bit of modified offense here, disorientating the Empress of Tomorrow. Of course, Auska still undefeated in NXT history. Reigned as NXT Women's Champion for 526 days before she vacated it with a call up to the main roster.
Correct.
Using the ropes to her advantage, attacking the non-surgically repaired knee. And the Kawada kicks to the side of the head. Are you surprised, Big G, at all with the starters here in this matchup?
I'm not surprised at all. Like you mentioned, like I'm sure everybody's mentioned, these two great female competitors have a lot of history dating all the way back to WrestleMania 34 when you mentioned Charlotte beat Auska that way Auska
please stop bringing that up. You're gonna piss me off.
Sorry. It's in the history books. I can't help it.
It's triggering. Exactly. It's very triggering. No one knows.
Let's go ahead and trigger your mindset. Oh, man, what a rise the knee just knocked out the Queen. Let's go ahead and trigger your mindset. Ooh. You've been on Asuka's case about winning a PLE, let alone a WrestleMania, getting revenge against the Queen since WrestleMania 34. So what do you think Auska needs to do as captain of this team to not only get the better of her greatest rival, but Rhea Ripley and company, knowing that Team Rhea is going to bring another person in here shortly?
Yeah, just do what she does best and keep these kicks going, keep grounding. You might want to, you can't pin Charlotte right now. Knock her out. Do something. Mist her. Take her out of the action so it just goes back to be one-on-one. You know she had the mist in her throat already.
Oh, yeah. You want to say that towards the end of the match. You don't want to... You don't want Auska to blow her load pre-match.
You never know. If you think about it, though, you equalize it by doing that.
Doesn't mean that she doesn't have a second load of miss. I mean, we are talking about somebody inspired by the Great Muta or freaking Kabuki. I'm just saying, literally the definition of a Kabuki.
Hey, you never know if Kairi has some miss this time because you expect it from Auska. They could have some kind of strategy.
Do you think Kairi will remain loyal to Auska here if Auska still commands what Kairi to do, even means sacrificing her at a point of weakness? Or do you think Kairi could be maybe a downfall to Team Auska? We've been talking about Kairi's mindset since the fallout with their family and Io Sky joining Rhea Ripley. Could that come into play here? Nice cartwheel clothesline by the Queen.
I believe
Kairi is very loyal. I like this new outfit by Charlotte, by the way. It's very Alexa Bliss inspired, you can tell.
Well, again, they're not friends, but they were previously WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, all because Alexa Bliss believed that Charlotte Flair needed somebody that trusts her, respect her, and that you don't need to be alone. And we've seen kind of a turn of the heart here by the Queen lately since her loss at WrestleMania against Tiffany Stratton.
How much time is left? The last time I saw the clock was 4:28, but that was a while ago.
Probably about like 2 minutes left.
5 minutes
Give or
would be a
take.
very long time when you think about it, guys. And at the
Yeah.
end of the day, these two are in an endurance match. Let's just be honest here. They are in an
Yeah.
endurance. They're in for the whole thing.
Mhm.
Auska right now trying to dictate the pace here, in control of Charlotte Flair. The Irish whip up and over.
Ah, she did the flare.
She didn't flop this time, but she might flip as she
nice.
goes to the top rope. And Auska meeting Charlotte Flair. 20
18
seconds to
seconds
your
for me.
point
15,
before the next competitor comes
14,
in.
13,
I'm a couple seconds
12,
behind you guys, but that's fine.
11,
That will be
10,
fine.
9. I'll let Noah say the next person.
And Team Rhea, of course, the advantage as the Queen's about to get some aid in 3 seconds. Who's coming to help Charlotte Flair? Let's find out. Oh, shit.
Who is it, Io?
It's Io Sky, and you know that
Nice.
young, crazy genius of the sky is going to do something crazy.
She
With the
already has the
trash
trash
can.
can lid with her.
Oh my
She
god.
has
yeah,
the
dude.
lid with her. Hey, you know what? I kind of like doing it with the entrances instead of the cage. I don't know about you guys.
Well, it does make it feel more important. It shares what they did with AEW Blood and Guts. I honestly never cared for the whole locking everybody inside a cage, just why they wait,
Yeah.
because for all we know, someone could be kind of
Plus,
I don't-
it gives
I don't
everybody the pop of their own entrance, like the yeet and whatever.
Io
So
Sky,
I think
go ahead, BG.
I think because they're coming out from one of the dugouts, and with the baseball stadium, like I think it'd have been difficult to have like 2 cages because the way they're coming out, you're coming out from underneath the stadium up to the dugouts.
Whoa!
So you don't want
minutes.
to. There's this year. I'm sure they're like, well, we can't do the cages this year.
But I hope they actually keep this. I like this.
I do too, because you expect the unexpected.
Yeah, exactly. Because you already know everybody that's going to be involved. You just don't know which one's going to show up or show out.
Exactly.
Io Sky
Look
and
at
Auska
Io attacking the
fighting each
knee.
other one-on-one. Nice drop kick. Io Sky, of course, coming off that match in Marigold against Maya Watani. Thunderstruck reunion. Many have deemed Io Sky the rest of the year here in WWE when she arrived after beating Mommy for the Women's World Heavyweight Championship.
How long before Io gets the trash can? The moonsault she does.
Oh, you mean the
Well,
kamikaze?
they
Yeah.
can't leave the cage anymore.
Oh, doesn't mean
So
someone
they-
else can't bring it in, Big G.
That's very true. You're right.
And
Ooh,
I'm
she
thinking,
slipped.
I'm thinking
Rose
about
slipped.
that one rule.
She
Still not
slipped.
enough.
Ooh,
Great
but she
recovery.
caught herself.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
great
pause for
recovery.
a second and then unpause because I think now I'm in sync with Noah. She just got the lid.
Yeah, Io Sky again right
Yeah,
now,
I'm a-
looking
I'm
to
a
bang on a
positive,
trash
too.
can with Auska as the base.
She's laughing that she got the lid now. She's
Oh!
laughing that she slipped. Ooh, Meteora with the damn lid.
That lid crashing in the face of Auska as everyone loves Io Sky.
Ooh.
Two-time world champion, of course.
Meteora replay.
And like I said, Io Sky comes in here with the most War Games experience, been involved in every War Games match.
And in
Well, that's
every match, she's
okay.
done that trash can spot.
Damn.
Legit. You are legitimately correct.
Legit.
Since 2020, well, actually, I take that back. 2019, she did not. She did a top rope moonsault. First time she introduced the trash can was 2020, being part of Team Shotzi Blackheart. But Io Sky was also involved in the losing decision after being Chocola bombed by Raquel Rodriguez in that middle partition through a ladder.
Yeah. Ooh. Right on the metal plate.
Yeah, about to say that metal grate grinding the face of Auska, and Auska is about to get some aid here. We might have a family reunion of the most bitter variety here in 14 seconds. Physically and mentally right now, Io Sky getting the better of her former family for the time being. Seconds ticking down till entrant number 4 enters the fray for Team Auska, who joins her. Whoa.
The man.
And the woman that self-proclaims she's the reason that this team was brought together. And the last person to join Team Auska, the man, Becky Lynch.
With a kendo stick in hand.
And of course, former WWE Women's Champion, as we all know, has had her fair fallout with Auska in the past. And of course, has been part of this newfound division with her husband on definite injury, Seth friggin' Rollins. Just recently losing her WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship to Maxine Dupree. Oh! Madison Square Garden now swinging for the fences against Io Sky.
Bam.
And of course, Becky Lynch has been apoplectic on social media as of late, blaming Jessica Carr for her misfortunes versus her own undoing. Nice Russian leg sweep with the kendo stick.
Becky went.
And Io Sky sat up and over in the corner, hung up in the tree of woe as Becky Lynch ties her legs up in the turnbuckles, almost neutralizing one of her opponents.
Oh, she's gonna go ham on that stomach now. She's wide open. Baseball season is open again.
Batter up! Oh! And Charlotte Flair now coming in aid of Io Sky and two of the original horsewomen of NXT, Black and Gold, face to face on opposite sides this time.
Mm-hmm.
Really started this women's evolution as we talk about here.
Becky's trying to give her pinky to Charlotte, the 4 horsemen. Charlotte did just put the 4 up.
About to say, may I remind you, the man came to existence because they wanted to get out of the Queen's shadow at SummerSlam. I'm just saying. There's no love lost with these two.
Becky owes Nia for that.
About to say, Becky and Charlotte Flair also shared a one-on-one match at Survivor Series in the name of bragging rights, and Becky did get the better of the Queen. Auska now coming to Becky's aid as we got a double team here. And right now it is 2-on-2. So again, this is the best chance for Team Auska to take advantage.
This is so weird that the faces have the advantage.
Not the first time, though, in history. And again, the women's with the face advantage have won before. Exploders and a bat drop there. Faraway slam, excuse me, by the Queen and the man.
They're gonna fight.
They're going to fight forever. Let's be honest.
Damn.
Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch will never see eye to eye again based on their past. They've shaped each other's careers, we're being perfectly honest here. Going all the way back to NXT. And right now, Becky Lynch sends to the other side of the ring, and Charlotte Flair isolating herself with the man. Auska, though, in hot pursuit. Io Sky still unable to come to Charlotte's aid. A chop block to the leg.
To the injured leg, right? Brace.
And of course,
Hey, Becky and Auska have history too. Remember, Becky gave her the title due to pregnancy when she won the Money in the Bank.
Yeah, WrestleMania 36, also, of course, that time of year where Becky Lynch, unfortunately, Big G, beat Shayna Baszler. The man has beaten everybody possible in this company, believes there is nobody on her level, and everyone is in her shadow.
Yeah.
10, 9, 8. Are you in sync? No, it's 6.
Walter, go ahead.
5,
the next person
4,
for Ripley. I'll let you
3,
take this one.
2, 1, and
Who we got?
Alexa Bliss.
The only friend of Charlotte Flair this calendar year. And her tag team partner, Little Miss Bliss, Alexa Bliss.
Ooh, she looked dark.
And who's 1-0 in War Games.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, that's a little bit of a troop to get to the ring. She's running, but whew.
That's not as long as the Royal Rumble way, but I do see what you mean. We're not running bases here. We're running into battle. We're running into war as the 3-minute clock once again sets itself back up. Auska, Alexa Bliss.
Walter, what are you at on your timer?
2 minutes and 50 seconds. Oh, STO by Little Miss Bliss.
You might have to hit go live. Sometimes it does that.
I'm about to say, we're in pretty much good sync here.
Yeah,
guys.
I'm at 240. Right. I'm at 240.
Yeah, we're fine here. All right, 2 seconds is minimal here. Drop kick!
Bam.
Taking Auska down and stepping over Auska. Now Little Miss Bliss going to aid her friend. Again, they're not friends, but you call it what you will.
I'm sure they're
Alexa
friends
Bliss,
in real life. Okay.
You know, what is kayfabe anymore? Unless your name's
yeah,
kayfabe,
right.
yes.
Yeah,
oh, man.
Slapping the holy crap out of Becky.
A stiff knee right between the eyes, though.
It's funny. All 3 of those women in that ring right now have all history in NXT in one way or another.
Of course, Alexa Bliss was never NXT Women's Champion, but was a manager for, of course, the NXT Tag Team Champions at one point. Dragon Screw leg whip to Auska.
Ooh, Auska took it crazy, twisting with it.
Of course, that's a great way to tear all 3 ligaments in your leg. And right now,
Double
Charlotte
natural
Alexa Bliss.
selection coming.
Double natural selection and blockbuster. Great combination by the former WWE Women's Tag Team Champions.
There's the heart. They're friends.
Now, of course, you saw that little girl in the audience, by the way, of course, during Charlotte Flair's entrance. Someone that has extremely inspired Charlotte Flair as of this year. If you followed Charlotte's, exclusives on SmackDown, former tag champions mounting Alexa Bliss and Auska and Becky in respective corners.
Funny, no one wanted to cheer Charlotte when she came back. Then she got with Alexa. All of a sudden, she got the reaction she always wanted.
Eventually, anybody can get a change of heart, and even the audience can understand that right now. As right now, Team Rhea Ripley is in firm control here. As of course, it is 3-on-2.
Stop hugging it out and focus here.
Taking it in the moment. Just a car, by the way, on the outside of the ring.
They want.
That's one way. That's one way of putting it, Big G.
I don't want this.
I don't think Becky Lynch wants that boot driven into her jawline to side of her head.
19, 18,
Oh,
17. Boy. All right, Big G, you can say who's next.
And of course, we know this will be a member
13.
of Team Auska. Once again, making this 3-on-3.
We're at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kairi Sane.
The Pirate Princess, the other half of the Kabuki Warriors, former War Games participant, and of course, the other half of the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, and the most loyal companion to the Empress of Tomorrow.
Her old theme.
Yeah, and she's got that steel chain wrapped around her neck.
Looking to plunder and maybe send somebody down to Davy Jones' locker.
There you go.
She got her old thing back.
Harry Hojo, former IWGP Women's Champion, very strong champion, of course, and of course, one of the many daughters of Stardom. As of course, I talked about the long-term history with Io Sky and Kana, now known as Auska. As of course, I've followed many of these women during their pursuits on the Joshi circuit in Japan. Before they were part of the Mae Young Classic and known to the western side of the world. 3-minute clock once again resets here as Kairi Sane is calling out both Alexa Bliss. And Charlotte Flair.
They're hesitant to go after her when she's got her fist wrapped with a chain.
Well, wouldn't you be?
Yeah, of course.
The Irish Whip and Kairi Sane catching Charlotte flapping around. Take over to Harris to the Queen.
There's no room between the ropes and the cage at all.
Former NXT Women's Champion, of course.
How's Logan
down her career?
Logan Paul can only do the buckshot lariat if he goes from one ring to the other. There's no way to do it from the cage side.
The only thing that limits you here in this match, besides your endurance, is your imagination, because you got a lot of free range environment to do whatever you wish between those rings. Tarantula now being applied by Kairi to Charlotte Flair.
And there's no rope break or anything like that, so Kairi can go as long as she wanted.
She let it go, though.
She let it go.
Well, at the end of the day, you're also exhausting your own body. Let's just be honest here.
Yeah, to be honest, if somebody doesn't quit, the tighter you squeeze, you're hurting yourself.
Oh! Off the top rope with that steel chain.
Yeah, the flying forearm loaded with a steel chain right now. Kairi unleashing her rage inside the cage.
Kairi looking good.
Io Sky getting the better of Auska, though Auska calling towards her Kabuki Warrior partner.
She was yelling for her ass.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah. We saw the loyalty, of course, at Crown Jewel. Oh, man! Swing of the trash can lid right to Io Sky's arm. And this could be major trouble for Io Sky. Shotgun drop kick out of the corner by Auska. The bitter hatred of Auska towards Io Sky that goes all the way back.
Bam.
Following
That
the
camera angle right there.
Batters up. That's the Wile E. Coyote camera.
Yeah, you didn't need a BTR there. That was clear as day. That was a home run right there for Kairi.
And now Becky's got the steel chain.
You almost wonder what these three are going to do now that they're in control.
Are they tying them up?
There we go.
Hey, look, she's a pirate. She's tying up the trap and throwing it overboard.
And Kairi about to what the plank. Oh!
Bam! Double drop kicks.
I like Kairi.
Completely left defenseless.
I do too.
Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, and Io Sky left in a heap right now in the ring.
I hope this run for Auska is totally different. Now Auska has really, really worked on her English. Like since she's come back, you can see it. So maybe they'll now finally put the rocket on her.
And
Could be.
meanwhile, here in Petco Park, we have 10 seconds until our next participant, and that will be for Team Ripley. BG, I'll let you go ahead and say who it is this time.
All
Again, so you got
right.
both sides. So who we got to get in favor of the
Let's
team?
see. I got 2, 1.
And
AJ, motherfucking
Oh
Lee.
shit! Everybody's
And
gonna
that
jump
place-
up.
And the place is going
exploded.
crazy.
AJ Lee with a fire that burns inside her once again, thanks to the man Becky Lynch. And you see the fear on Becky's face, trying to keep the door closed, knowing that crazy little psychotic super geek of a girl is about to enter War Games for the first time ever. Becky Lynch right now preventing.
Come on,
AJ
AJ.
Lee from
Think outside the
entering.
box. Climb over the cage.
What I'm about to say. And Becky Lynch are rare right now. What AJ Lee's doing, there's no stopping her once she's over the top.
No. Becky's like, I'm out. She's like, I'm out.
I'm about to say Auska and Kairi Sane looking to meet AJ Lee. AJ Lee again for the first time ever involved in this War Game structure as she's officially in. And the 3-minute clock has once again begun. Now a 4-on-3.
Ooh, nice
And
crossbody.
for Rhea Ripley. Nice crossbody wiping out the tag champions. I'm about to say, look at the fear.
Is scared.
Look at the fear on Becky Lynch's face. How fun is it to be trapped with somebody that's deemed psychotic? And of course, she's had a lot to say as of late to AJ Lee after that cheap attack on SmackDown joining Asuka's team. AJ Lee, of course, who was part of the reason that Becky Lynch lost her WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship against Maxine Dupree at Madison Square Garden. And of course, we saw AJ Lee in her first match. This is her second match, by the way, folks, since the return to WWE. We saw her in the mixed tag at WrestlePalooza against Seth freaking Rollins and Becky Lynch, incapacitating the man for the win.
Yeah.
Is it really smart to lock AJ is with her mentality instead of a cage?
Well, if she's only got one enemy, I would say yes. Just make sure she's only in there in the ring with that person. The rest of you should be fine. Bottom line, don't piss off AJ Lee.
You're probably going to get AJ versus Becky in a padded room match.
I'm about to say, how about a straight jacket match? I mean, that makes more sense.
There you go. I wouldn't
Kairi
be
Sane
surprised.
right now.
Is she mocking
AJ
her
Lee.
skip?
It's not wise to mock AJ Lee.
No.
You can ask Nikki Bella about that.
Damn.
Oh,
You can ask that stupid ass fan that superimposed a kiss on her.
a drop kick there.
Oh.
Oh, this
Right.
is a one-on-one I didn't know I wanted. Asuka and
this is
AJ
wild.
Lee.
Holy
And the
crap.
field
Like,
is cleared right now. It's
It's
just
one of those,
one on.
It's one of those what ifs you didn't think was going to happen. Then again, we never thought we'd see AJ Lee in a wrestling ring again, let alone in WWE.
yeah,
And now
exactly.
Becky wants to sneak attack.
Of course.
And now we got a 3-on-1 attack.
Again,
And,
use the numbers in your favor. Neutralize who you think is your biggest threat, the freshest competitor. But again, it's still 4-on-3 right now in favor of Team Rhea Ripley. And that also, by the way, leaves just the captain on Rhea's side to enter.
Yeah, Team Asuka's about to get there. We're about to even it up now.
Well, Walter, you're about to find out who that is between one of those bougie bitches. So I'll let you take this one because we're either going to get a debut or we're either going to get the Annihilator here in 8
7.
seconds.
5, 4, 3, 2. It's probably gonna be the fridge. Let's see.
And
Yep, the fridge.
Shit. Why did someone open that up?
I don't know. I like Nia. Not believe it or not, Nia's on my list.
Well, your list is a list that I don't need to see. That being said, Nia Jax is definitely going to be a difference maker here for Team Asuka. There's no denying that.
No.
Can you imagine everybody being locked in a cage with this Samoan?
Is that a star on her face?
Yeah. Hey, they might be wrestling, but they still gotta look good, Walter.
I know.
Accurate.
Ooh,
Damn.
she bulldozing her way in there.
Bam.
Eliminated Auska
Clothesline.
at a Survivor Series at one time. She also has a pinfall win over Charlotte Flair. Not to
got a
mention,
new
she
outfit.
started this calendar year beating Becky Lynch in a match.
She got a new outfit and it's white. She might bleed.
Lash, excuse me. Oh! And the hip attack
Bam.
against the cage to Alexa
Bam.
and Charlotte Flair, neutralizing the former tag team
It's a
champion.
lot of hip attacking.
Yeah, I mean, not wrong. And Cazadora denied for Io Sky. Again, the power.
Bam.
Oh, the big
What a-
forearm by Nia.
Yeah, it might take 4 of them to even knock Nia down.
Freaking kaiju now involved in this freaking match, despite the fact AJ Lee's about to write something for her favorite anime. The mocking Io Sky. Io Sky, though, catching herself on the cage.
No trash can though.
Speaking of AJ Lee, there's a chop block here. By the way, congrats to AJ Lee, as she will be writing anime, I believe, for the creators of her favorite anime, Dragon Ball Z, as she just got pounced over by a brick wall named Nia Jax.
And I think CM Punk is in Zootopia. Him and Roman Reigns.
And right now,
They
power body of Sky by Nia.
Jesus.
This is probably gonna do that. No,
One
never
woman
mind.
wrecking crew.
She's talking to Becky.
Yeah, the history.
That's
of
a
these
lot of
two
history.
shared in 2024.
Yeah.
Of course, Nia Jax, previous queen of the ring, who of course beat Bayley for her women's heavyweight championship before Tiffy time arrived and cashed in on her. Nia Jax was involved in last year's War Games, in case you're wondering, folks.
All that's left is Mommy from that other team.
Mommy
Yeah,
and Lash
well, soon
Legend.
enough, Mommy will be home to restore order to the house, I'm sure. As right now, Becky, Auska, Kairi, and Nia in firm control of AJ Lee, Io Sky.
They're gonna choke them out before Mommy gets out here. One's got the Kendall to the throat, and the other's got the damn chain.
Well, let's not forget, Rhea Ripley did beat Team Baszler with a 2-on-4 handicap. So I would not rule Rhea Ripley overruling an army here. I'm just saying.
That's true.
Auska driving that chain to the front of Alexa Bliss, braced against the cage.
19 seconds, and
Oh,
the
boy.
Mommy comes out.
You thought AJ Lee was a major pop? Get ready for the superstar in WWE. I said what I said. To Walter's point, in 10 seconds, Mommy's about to unleash her wrath.
About
3,
to rip the
2,
brutality.
Go ahead, Noah.
There it is!
How
Love
fitting.
it.
How fitting, a War Game match, and it's This Is My Brutality. See, look, she brought out the EO trash can.
Well, of course, like I said, Rico has been the tag team duo this year that everyone's loved. And despite the fact she may have a broken nose, Rhea Ripley is ready once again to go to war.
Yo, that's a cool ass mask. That looks like the Undertaker's mask.
You know who who that is?
Who?
Art from Terrifier.
Oh yeah.
She's a big Terrifier fan. By the way, cheap plug, go to Hot Topic, you'll find some awesome Rhea Ripley and Terrifier collab shirts.
Nice.
Doesn't surprise me, as Rhea Ripley was the one to declare war in the first place after Auska injured her with a DDT face first in the announce table.
And she has 2 trash cans, and one of them I think says EO on it.
Oh,
This will be her
she's
fifth-
like, that's EO's.
This will be her fifth War Games match in her career. As I said, she's been involved since the inaugural one in 2019, leading her and Candice LeRae to victory over Shayna Baszler, Kaylee Ray, Bianca Belair, and Io Sky.
Ooh,
which is on the
what a
opposite side.
pitch. That was right down the middle with that pitch. Right to Nia's face.
And once again, Becky Lynch, you see the fear in her eyes, terrified at the woman that beat her at WrestleMania 40.
Good job with that Walter.
The baseball reference. Oh yeah.
Well, and the Terrified because she's a big Terrifier fan.
I'm about to say, Rhea Ripley, who's become a pop culture icon for every horror enthusiast and heavy metal lover. Becky Lynch right now trying to kick the candlestick out from Mommy's hand. Mommy doesn't need it, though. Short range clothesline taking down the man. And Rhea Ripley right now taking control of this match. Only one participant left before War Games officially begin. Nice back kick. And hooking up Becky. Oh, face first. The strongest WWE superstar right now in the women's division in WWE, in my opinion, on more ways than one. Now going after Auska, up and over. Of course, beating Auska at WrestleMania 37 in her main roster debut for the Raw Women's Championship.
Yeah.
And now Rhea, drop kick off the top rope, takes down Nia Jax, and Mommy is the only one left standing. Look at the rage in her eyes towards Kairi now, up and over.
Bam.
Kairi sent face down. I do wonder, though, again, what condition is Rhea Ripley's face with that mask on there? Of course, it's the second time in a row she's entered War Games now with an injured fracture to the face. Rhea and Io, of course, who formed this unique duo here called Rico, despite the fact Rhea has never beaten Io one-on-one in the ring.
No.
Competition, breathing respect, as, of course, Io beat Rhea Ripley for that women's championship earlier this year at WrestleMania. What is this? Cloverleaf and the trash can on Kairi. Uh-oh.
This is
I think
never
Kairi's
good.
about to have some bad vibrations at 7,000 RPM as Io runs back and forth on the walls.
Bam, what a drop kick.
Oh my gosh.
We need to give that a name. She said that on Chris Van Fleet.
Oh man. Well, there's a name for you.
Freaking Nia Jax mocking Rio Sky.
Winners
Oh,
are
these two have
left.
history right here with Alexa and Nia.
WrestleMania
Nia's
34, Nia, of course, beat Alexa Bliss for the Raw Women's Championship. Nice tornado DDT, though, by Little Miss Bliss to Nia.
You could tell.
course,
You could tell
in
backstage.
18
that
seconds.
one.
War Games will officially begin as we wait the entry of our final participant.
And the debuting Lash legend, the newly engaged.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what she does.
Alexa waiting on her.
Let's be honest here. She's an unknown to the main roster, all right? The last time we saw her involved in main roster talk was the freaking Royal Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, now an official member of the Friday Night SmackDown roster, and I imagine now a tag team partner of Nia Jax, Lash Legend, who's had her fair share of fallout with many from your NXT, including Lola Vice.
She's wearing the damn ring. All right.
Well, she may be engaged to Trick Williams, but I don't know how much she's going to be engaged in this war inside the cage. Again, this is unknown territory. I don't see no fear on her, but you got to have a little bit of butterflies inside you, knowing what you're about to enter.
She's been in War Games Junior. By that, I mean the Iron Survivor, so.
That is not a War Games match, dude. That is just the definition of an endurance contest and scramble. That's a whole different animal. And that being said,
official.
War Games officially begins.
I don't know if you want a fresh Lash.
And look who's in the
taking it
ring,
in.
Big G, Jessica Carr.
How convenient that Jessica is refereeing this match.
She's gonna screw Becky, you think?
I'm about to say
Could be.
again, Becky Lynch has blamed Jessica Carr more for her undoing than AJ Lee as of late. We've seen the fallout with these two on social media.
Yo, she ragged out AJ Lee.
Like catching Alexa Bliss out of midair and throwing her as a weapon against Charlotte Flair. Oh, not sure what she's going for there.
Leaper, she's ragged down with Alexa.
Well, when Alexa Bliss is the shortest competitor, that's not very difficult to do when you're the tallest competitor in this match. Let's just be honest here.
Hey,
my.
it looks good though. She's selling for her.
And of course,
Ooh,
Lash
she
Legend
cool Charlotte.
has not held a title yet in WWE and
Ooh,
planting
choke slam.
Charlotte Flair with a choke slam.
Dude, Lash is looking strong. I like this.
Former background, of course, in basketball, coming to us from the new program.
Ooh.
Oh, and catching El Sky in midair. Talk about interception, and she's become the difference maker in this War Games.
Oh,
This
here we
is gonna
go.
be her test for real.
Last Legend's only been involved in wrestling, folks, here in WWE, known as the
Yo,
Boogie
that's
Bully.
so. Yo, Rhea's so fucking freaky right now
Mm-hmm.
with that smile and that hand wave and wear that mask.
A pump kick. And right now, Lash Legend showing no fear, taking on the Eradicator of WWE, Mommy Rhea Ripley. This is power versus power here. This is your power bout of the night.
Yeah,
It's the
it is.
midsection.
Lash
Rhea.
is
Next
showing
person,
no
Nate.
fear either.
And hooking Rhea Ripley possibly for another choke slam. Rhea able to escape. Back elbow
Ooh,
strike
back
takes Mommy down.
Ooh, a capoeira kick.
Staggering her, but last on her feet and catching Mommy, planting her with a spine buster.
Oh!
Oh,
God.
pump kick.
She got her with a pop-up power bomb.
What a reach with a pump kick to cover to win War Games and 2 counts.
You ain't beating Mommy that easy.
That was a
I
hell of a pump
can't wait
kick,
to
though.
play this.
Rhea
Maybe I
raising
can
her
do this
face.
match on 2K25.
I was to say, you're gonna recreate this on 2K25, Big J.
I haven't played 2K25 in a while. Oh my god, if you got PlayStation Plus, no, hurry up because it's free.
Yeah, well, again, is it worth my
Bam,
time?
what a
Headbutt, we'll see.
It's worth it for us to play.
Going for Riptide here.
Can't you hook her up? No, here comes Nia Jax again. The
Nia
Bougie
Jax saving
Bitches
her.
working together. That might as well be their tag team name.
Right, yo, when they win the titles, I don't know who the fuck is gonna take it away from them.
Yeah, the tag team division reset number 10. And Rhea Ripley right now doing face first. How many different ways do you create a wheel?
I don't know, but they needed
the Flash Legend.
Charlotte.
Good grief.
Oh,
And again, Charlotte Flair cut up. What the hell
here we
is
go.
Lash about
Double
to do
power
here?
bomb.
And possibly, again, both women planted against the cage.
Ooh.
Still holding on to them. Punishing
gonna
Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss.
I thought they were gonna powerbomb them on top of each other.
Double cover here by the Bougie Bitches. AJ Lee breaks it up.
Ref, pay attention. Charlotte was getting pinned too.
The fact of the matter, though, that Lash Legend stopped her pinning combination after AJ Lee only broke up Nia's pin, though, Walter, speaks volumes of the tag team here.
Oh,
Manhandle slam.
Tried to be hooked up. Manhandle slam by Becky Lynch. Now Becky looking for the win. The cover by Jessica Carr.
Io
Sky. And Io with the cover on Becky with War Games. And Lash breaks it up.
With no trash can on that moonsault.
About to say, no one's dived off the top of the cage yet. Don't rule it out, Walter.
After Bronson got hurt last week, I wouldn't let anybody do it this year.
I mean, last year, he broke his damn ankle.
That's what I meant. After what happened last year, I wouldn't do it this year.
Io Sky snuffed the ropes, caught by the Bougie Bitches, Lash and Nia Jax. These bitches got more Botox than Kim Kardashian's ass. Io Sky right now hoisted up above Nia and Lash. And from the other side of Charlotte,
Strike!
Alexa Bliss. Wiping out the entire team. Listen, when you're bougie, I think you're overrated. And I think that you're way prima donna. And that's
honestly the only one that really has Botox, I think, is Charlotte.
You might be right. Who knows?
Oh, here we go.
Oh, wait. No, they're going to do that insane elbow combo with the chain.
Insane elbow with the reverse DDT, saying bon voyage to Io Sky once and for all. Put away the past of their family.
Double
and
pin.
The cover by the Kabuki Warriors and Rhea with the save.
That was smart to double pin, too. It was just Rhea who was there.
Well, again, this whole definition of this War Games match developed with the fallout of Rico and the Kabuki Warriors. When you think about what happened at Crown Jewel, again, Kairi Sane sacrificing herself for Auska, and Rio got the win that night.
Eventually, Kairi, I hope, realizes that what
5-on-1 situation
doing for her.
Captain isolated here against the entire opposite team here. Gonna go down fighting, gonna go down swinging here, but the numbers and the power are just too much. Now Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley trying to...
Oh! It was smart! She waited and then... Oh!
And think about who saved her. Charlotte Flair saved Rhea Ripley.
Mm-hmm.
And Lash Legend blinded now by Auska's mist.
You fucked up, the crowd is saying.
That's accurate here right now, as Lash Legend might be literally taken out of this equation. You see Nia Jax going to the end of Lash. There's no way for that blinding stinging miss. Charlotte Flair and Ripley taking over.
If you were wondering, Charlotte and Rhea were on the same page. She literally sacrificed herself.
She said if anyone she would go into war with, it would be Charlotte Flair. We're getting proof of that here. Double suplex table to Nia Jax.
I think she's going to do a Twisted Bliss after that.
I'm about to say she's in the drop, so little Miss Bliss, the Twisted Bliss.
Wait, the cash can's coming to play. You know what's about to happen, Io.
Oh, no. Come on. We don't need to see a kamikaze again, all right?
Io's on the top cage.
Of course she freaking is. AJ Lee trying to literally hoist
AJ's
up that
like, I'm
trash
short.
can. I guess he's too short.
Oh, there we go.
And we got Ripley
teamwork.
providing a booster seat up on the shoulders. And now Io Sky with a weapon in hand looking to be the destruction of Team Auska.
She's putting it on.
From the top of the cage, Io Sky once again armed for battle.
I wonder if there's handles in the inside for her to do this.
It has to
Come
be.
on!
Oh, she did a somersault.
Somersault bomb by Io Sky.
She could have landed awkwardly. She's covering everybody, Ref! Pay attention!
The Swanson! Becky can't believe it! And right now, Becky.
There you go, Sister Abigail.
The last one left standing for her team. Whoop, Becky able to escape. Becky trying to find a way out of here.
Oh, if she escapes the cage, she forfeits for the team.
Exactly. I don't think she gives a damn here. I think she just wants to get out of here. I think she just wants to survive, Big G.
Dude, the referee should have counted. She was getting covered.
Oh,
Bam.
big right hand. And a pump handle by Rhea Ripley to Becky Lynch.
Riptide.
Rhodes
Okay,
through. AJ
I
Lee
officially
up and
got this
around.
match wrong.
And the Black Widow, Becky Lynch with nowhere to go. There's no one to
And-
save her. That is it. Team Rhea wins. And
I
AJ
thought Team
takes
Auska
Becky
was
out
winning.
again.
Dude, that Black Widow, that Widow's Peak is fucking awesome.
It's a hell of a takeover. It's been Becky Lynch undoing now twice. AJ Lee is 2-0, submitting Becky Lynch in the return of her WWE career and comes victorious in her first War Games ever. Your winners, Team Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, Alexa Bliss, Charlotte Flair, and AJ Lee. And Jessica Carr was the one that once again made a decision.
That means the heels are winning the men, I think.
I don't know, man. Let's go back to the replay, though. Again, this was the turning point, Big G.
Yeah. It
That
cost.
missed to the
cost
face
her
of
in the
Lash
end.
Legend.
Well, let's bring in JJ to talk about the replay since he wasn't on here with us.
Yeah, sure. Why don't we go ahead and give his highlights here? Go ahead, JJ. Good God.
I'm with Walter. Why the fuck wasn't Jessica Carr counting the pinfall? Io was covering half the fucking field here.
Apparently, the shoulders body weight distribution. Again, you gotta have the body weight distribution properly, and it wasn't there. And
She
Jessica
was
Carr wasn't in
literally
that ring.
laying on top of like all the people.
Jessica Carr was not in that ring. The referee did not consider anyone fully pinned due to body weight distribution. That's why Jessica Carr made sure when AJ Lee trapped Becky Lynch in the Widow's Peak, AJ Lee got the win for the team.
She also missed Lash Legend's pin. She only counted Charlotte's.
Either way, Lash
Lash
Legend broke
Legend.
her pin up.
Speaking of Lash Legend, can we give that girl some props? She had a star-making performance when she entered this match.
Oh
Not
yeah.
bad.
Oh, yeah.
No doubt. No doubt.
She was kicking some serious ass, and fucking even Trick tweeted, "I know she's not wearing that ring."
Mm-hmm.
It's like, hell yeah, she's wearing the ring, bro.
Mm-hmm. She gonna not. That could have been a weapon.
I was saying, I'm surprised you didn't use that. Great way to kick off War Games, though. Congratulations again to Team Rhea Ripley, the winner of this year's Women's War Games. And again, the babyface team with the advantage won, just like last time. Well, that was a good way to kick things off. Let's go ahead and take a look at some commentary real quick. And good to see Sandy, my great friend here. And coming up next, as we continue moving forward here, John Cena's 101st victory possibly at hand in his final PLE ever as he defends the Intercontinental Championship. It's the away team versus the home team as Dominik Mysterio looks to bring him the gold in San Diego.
I'm gonna refresh my beverage here. I'll be right back.
You're fine. Of course, they're doing the VTR here. Well, again, Big G, JJ, to your point, Lash Legend, yeah, not a bad debut, but at the end of the day, it was that inconvenient spot getting missed in the face and the concern shown by her partner and everybody for that matter. That kind of was Team Auska's undoing. Auska kind of screwed herself.
She did. But again, you know, what a year for Lash Legend. Rumble and War Games and a call-up all in the same year. That's a pretty good debut. I mean, aside from not having a Mania match, like you can't really ask for much more than that.
I'll give you that. Big things for Lash Legend, I think, for her career in the future. I'll definitely give you that, honestly. I do
And
think
we'll
there is
see
an
what
upside.
happens with her and Nia as a tag team. I mean, they could be the ones to ultimately dethrone the Kabuki Warriors. Now that we've got this written in angle, Auska blinded Lash. So there could be a little something coming there where Nia and Lash will now go after the Kabuki Warriors for the titles.
Something! Why is something not a champion in TNA? Damn crime. That's a whole different conversation for another day. But again, it's not the first time we would have heel on heel dynamic. And you know Nia Jax is going to come back for blood after what happened to her partner, if that is perchance the truth here, in this War Games match. The other question we got to consider, what excuse is Becky going to give now, and how much lash is she going to give Jessica Carr, who once again counted her in the loss? In this case, counted her in the submission.
We'll have to find out. I mean, if this ends up developing into a story, that would be awesome. Because again, we talked about it, I think, on the Garden show about how Jessica Carr is trained as a wrestler.
Correct.
So if this leads into something where maybe we get Becky versus Jessica Carr down the road, that would be an interesting development.
It would
And
be.
again, I mean, Jessica Carr, like I said, most integral female official, the WWE 101 Ref Corp. And again, she is a trained wrestler prior to becoming an official. But she's also been Becky Lynch's undoing the entire duration of the fall season.
Exactly. And I mean, hell, if Michael Cole can be undefeated at WrestleMania, then we could seriously, Noah, I'm sorry to make you choke, but we could seriously end up building to Jessica Carr versus Becky Lynch at WrestleMania.
It'll be a far more competitive match, I assure you. With that being said, we got our commercial break. Fuck streaming services. We get ready now for the WWE Intercontinental Championship match, of course, with John Cena defending for the final time on PLE in a match for the final time on PLE against Mysterio. Second time ever, one-on-one encounter. Of course, it was in Boston. John Cena, of course, won the Intercontinental Championship, completing the Grand Slam in his sixth ever Intercontinental Championship match against Dominik Mysterio, a young boy literally humbled by his better and by his elder.
Oh, man.
What's up, Walter?
JJ, it popped in my head. You know how you could build to that match?
How?
You have Becky in the Rumble, and she does one of those things where only one foot touches the rope, but you know how the refs are outside? Jessica just says she's eliminated. Both her feet touch the floor, and she kind of screws Becky out of the Rumble, and then that can lead to the WrestleMania.
I can see
either that or the chamber.
Yeah.
Do a quick count on her.
Well, she's got a month and a half to figure that out before Saudi Rumble. And that being said, folks, again, this is the last of the PLE of this calendar year. We will be back though for Saturday's
main roster.
It's the final match ever for the main roster. Yes, thank you. And again, we will be resuming the league next year in 2026 with Saudi Rumble. So please stay tuned for more details on that. Of course, John Cena. Go ahead,
and just as a technicality, Noah, because we were talking about this a little bit before you came, is this truly John Cena's last PLE? And I ask that because Saturday night's main events now are exclusive to Peacock. They're not on NBC anymore. So technically, Saturday night's main event is a premium live event. It's quarterly, just like the original In Your Houses were before that became a monthly thing. But you can't see it on free network television. You can't see it on cable. You have to have Peacock to see Saturday night's main event. So wouldn't that technically make it a premium live event?
I think premium live event is anything behind a paywall that you can't find on television. So if that truly is the case of Saturday night's main event before they move everything to this crappy ESPN service, then I will give you that. Yeah, I will say that his last match in Washington, D.C. that we will be covering, of course, John Cena for the last time. John Cena last time is now officially last time. Will be then literally 2 weeks from today. I'll consider that a PLE. But as far as the major named PLEs, you know, the original Big 4 versus Big 5 shit. This is literally it. And Survivor Series has had a mixed history for John Cena, if we're perfectly honest here, whether it was traditional, whether it was championship, or whether it was, in this case, the mid-cards. Again, he's defending the championship for the last time, as far as I know, on PLE of this caliber. And he's defending against what you call Mysterio or Guerrero. Long-term history with both of those families, going all the way back to Eddie Guerrero and John Cena back in that parking lot fight. And of course, this is a game of home versus away. While Ohio finally beat Michigan after Michigan beat Ohio last year, John Cena beat Dominik in Boston. Can Dominik beat John Cena on his stomping grounds in San Diego and send another personal message, not only to the C Nation, but literally to his father?
And by the way, I feel like WWE missed the boat because, look, I love Dom. I love the IC title. But you haven't had traditional Survivor Series on Survivor Series in years. You should have did Team Cena versus one of his big rivals, and you could have just did it, and they could have had fun. And finally, you brought back an old school Survivor Series with Cena in it, and it would have been awesome. Like, I feel like they missed the boat on that.
A throwback when he could have even been the Doctor of Thugonomics for it.
Yeah, exactly.
But sometimes me and Walter even think alike, and I think about that 6-man tag at Madison Square Garden. That could have been later the setup for a traditional Survivor Series match where you had at least 3-on-3 set up. I completely agree with you, Walter, but it's not the first time they missed the boat in WWE. I'm just freaking saying. Anyway,
well, the bottom line here is whether it's Jey Uso or whether it's Gunther to face Cena in the final match, do either of those men need the Intercontinental Championship?
Personally, no.
The answer is no. So I think Dominik Mysterio has to get it back here.
Well, I mean, again, your workhorse of WWE, as of course rated by ESPN as the top worker under 30 across the entire wrestling business. Talk about the workhorse championship that leads to bigger things. I think Dominik Mysterio should push forward towards the world championship, in my opinion. Held by somebody he also has great history with, considering he was his first match. That, of course, is the Second City Saint CM Punk. So either way, I think there's bigger things for Dominik Mysterio's future than the Intercontinental title. But Big G, do you think winning the Intercontinental title against John Cena further cements Dominik's career or leaves him basically where he is?
I think it'll further his career. Defeating John Cena in his final Survivor Series PLE, I think, would solidify Dom.
And part of Cena's hustle, loyalty, and everything, one of them is respect. He won't hit a woman. You could literally bring Liv back, and Cena won't do anything to her, and you can use that distraction, and Dom could win here.
Well, it's the best point. What if Liv's returning tonight? I mean, again, at SummerSlam last year, it was Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley and Dominik Mysterio betrayed his mommy and helped Liv Morgan win the Women's World Heavyweight Championship. Can Liv Morgan return the favor and do the same thing against the goal of all time, John Cena? It comes down to whether or not Liv and Dom are still a thing, or has she looked lately what the Judgment Day has become? I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Especially Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez both having eyes on Maxine Dupree's WWE Intercontinental Women's Championship, while she may make a call to Natalya, and also Ivy Nile might be in the equation. And again, folks, stay tuned after Survivor Series. We will be back with a weekly Miami Conference of Wrestling Matters called the Saturday Shenanigans here, bringing you a little bit of a wrap-up of Survivor Series, as well. What else we want to talk about this week in wrestling? Hosted by Reggae Wrestling, JJ Williams. Good to have him back in the host seat. That means I get to leave early for once. Thank Christ.
Oh, is that what you think?
Oh, fuck
Is
yeah.
that what you think?
Damn right I do. You ain't going to change it otherwise. Anyway, time for the WWE Intercontinental Championship match. And here comes Dominik Mysterio. Is he welcome as a homecoming hero, or are you still polygamy number one? Sporting a mask, and of course, still holding the AAA Mega Championship. The hero of Mexico, the Bane of San Diego. The self-proclaimed greatest luchador of all time. Right, it's not Ultimo Dragon. It's not Rey Mysterio. It's not Mystico. It's not Mil Máscaras. As he looks to regain the WWE Intercontinental Championship, being escorted by Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez, who held the Intercontinental Championship for 204 days for losing to John Cena on November 10th in Boston, Massachusetts.
You know what else could happen?
I have a strong feeling that Liv is coming back tonight. Especially with Roxanne and Raquel being out there.
Me too.
I'm about to say.
If not Liv, guys.
I'm going to clock Roxanne, but go ahead, Walter.
If not Liv, it'll be Chad Gable's version of Grande Americano, where he screws Dom because he's going to blame him for having all these other Grande Americanos, and you're going to get like a face Americano out of Chad Gable.
This is the reason why America is stupid and Mexico is even stupider. But anyway, why you're passing out a fake luchador versus real luchadores. That being said, Dominik Mysterio, of course, who won the Intercontinental Championship back at WrestleMania. Looking to make this all about him. Looking to do this on his terms. Looking to have the home field advantage tonight in San Diego and reclaim this title. Again, it was impromptu, by the way, too. Let's just call it what it is. He interrupted John Cena in his last show in Boston. It was an impromptu match made on the spot by Paul Levesque and John Cena. And Dominik got humbled. He lost. Now Dominik Mysterio is controlling the result here. He's controlling the rematch. So I do wonder if that plays in the challenger's favor. And again, folks, if you haven't already, subscribe to the Rage of Wrestling Walter Cruz. Follow the Big Baller Big G on the social medias. Subscribe to the Mega Wrestling JJ Williams. Subscribe to Bad for Wrestling. Don't be a dickhead. Follow all of us here at the Simple Lava Studios for all your wrestling content and coverage. And in my opinion, I have to go have my vegetarian sloppy Joe. WWE totally messed up on John Cena's retirement tour. Hopefully this ending in these last 2 to 3 appearances are his best. Personally, I think they turned around since SummerSlam. And since SummerSlam and WrestleMania, John Cena hasn't lost a match.
No. Since they gave up on the heel turn, yeah. Holy shit. Listen to the crowd before Cena music even hits.
Because the last time is now in San Diego.
Can you give us your old theme, please?
You wish. I can only imagine what Jeff Meacham, Emmanuel and Arlene Dominguez, and Attila are thinking as they're there live.
Well, I know what Emmanuel's thinking. Boo!
Well, he's probably dead for all we know. Or he'll be killed after this match based on the result, I'm sure. The anticipation.
John Cena's making him wait.
Yep. Music hasn't even.
Let the crowd dictate it. Let the crowd dictate it. Again, John Cena always said it was them that are in control and have the say.
Maybe they should do like a video package thing.
I think they'll save that for Saturday night's main event.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is a big 4. That's why I say that.
That's fair. That's killing me.
Right? There we go.
Oh, boy. Whoa!
Listen to that crowd.
Why Jade Cargill makes the crowd go mild, John Cena makes the world go wild.
Oh, shit. I like that shirt.
The last time is now in San Diego, California.
He's reaching 95 DBA. 100.
Live and loud, the audience as John Cena greets the WWE Universe as he always has. What an ovation!
Come on, Stu. Move out of the way, Stu.
About to say, you know he's got to greet Stu. Tell him, let's go to work. This will be John Cena's 2,319th match in his wrestling career.
He's literally going behind the screen to the people. That's cool.
It's the people that made and defined John Cena. Whether you loved him or hate him, you gave him that respect and that reaction.
He must be so pissed that he has to wear San Diego's clothes, though. You know, he wants to be the Red Sox.
About to say, I don't think the Red Sox even are hitting this. I wonder if someone really was daring enough to collect every Last Time Is Now shirt this year.
I'm sure.
BLE, I'm sure somebody did.
I guarantee it.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. Good luck with your wallet.
I got the Germany one, though. Or the Berlin.
You mean the Belgium one?
Yeah, Belgium.
Let's go to work.
Well, granted, the Belgium and Germany colors are similar. They're the
burgundy.
Well, yeah.
The burgundy, I think, is the color you're looking for. 110. That is a record, by the way. They are live. They are loud. They are real. They are proud for the greatest of all time. John
19 days.
Champion. 12th career match at Survivor Series, by the way. Record 9-2 as he looks for victory 101 on a PLE.
One of those two was freaking Lesnar beating the shit out of him, wasn't it? No, that was SummerSlam. So what are the two Survivor Series he lost then? Orton. I think Orton beat him.
Yeah, Orton did beat him one time. I believe it was a one-on-one match.
And I think the other one was one of the teams. He might have got eliminated. What's the other?
Well, no, he did get eliminated, but his team did win.
Yeah.
I'll tell you all here in a moment. Survivor Series elimination, Team Angle. John Cena was first one in Survivor Series in 2003. Survivor Series eliminator followed in 2004. John Cena on the winning side. The first time that John Cena lost at Survivor Series, according to my stats here as I'm looking at them, was a triple threat for the WWE Heavyweight Championship in 2012. CM Punk beat John Cena and Ryback.
I remember that.
And his other loss was when he represented Team SmackDown Live in 2017 and Raw vs. SmackDown.
I knew he lost an eliminator, told you.
He has not been on Survivor Series since 2017.
Jesus.
As always, we're going to go to Alicia Taylor to echo the intro of the greatest of all time. And Big G, it would be my pleasure once that happens that you echo those exact words. As again, we are just sitting in the motion here.
I was gonna wear a whole Cena outfit, but I'm gonna save it for Saturday Night Shenanigans. I'm gonna find some jorts. I'm gonna go all out.
Fair enough, bro. Alicia Taylor, take it away.
Look at Gino. Of course.
And this is for the Intercontinental Championship.
Thank you, Big G. Let's go down to Big G for their inductions.
Introducing first, representing the Judgment Day from San Diego, California. Weighing in at 200 pounds, the AAA Mega Champion, Dirty Dom Mysterio.
28 years of age, involved 5 years in the game. Here you go, Big G. Here's your moment.
And his opponent, oh God, you're putting pressure on me. No,
You got this, bro.
he is the greatest of all time. Never seen 17. Celebrating with everybody for one last time in San Diego, California. The last real champion. Oh God, John Cena.
Nicely done. 48 years of age, and folks, 26 years involved in this game. For the final time in his career, John Cena will take the stage of Survivor Series as he defends his newly won WWE Intercontinental Championship, completing the Grand Slam. A title that goes all the way back to the late, great Pat Patterson, who first introduced this workhorse championship that has taken an identity of its own in, 1979, bell rings, and we are underway as we might possibly crown the, get this, 191st Intercontinental Champion if Dominik Mysterio wins tonight.
Oh, geez, that's crazy. That's a crazy stat right there. Since 1979, there have been 190 IC champions.
And John Cena was Mr. 190 as he's looking for his 101st PLE victory. And shout out to Papa Gino in the chat, of course, who knows John Cena by heart and says thank you as well. And stay tuned for me and Papa Gino to not only announce the winners of this year's WWE PLE prediction leagues for the team in Galaxy, as well as bring you the statistical analysis post-show recap on the predictions post-mortem this coming Wednesday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Survivor Series. Of course, we know the intangibles here, the tell, the tape, very similar. The level of experience in big pressure situations is hugely different here amongst the two men. But to Dominik Mysterio's point, Dominik Mysterio has really taken the WWE very quickly in his young career. And again, got the numbers here, as you saw the referee distracted, and immediately Judgment Day playing the difference maker as Dominik Mysterio looks to control the match tonight.
I've said this before. I'm going to say it again. The Judgment Day needs Dom Mysterio more than Dom Mysterio needs the Judgment now.
But again, does Dom Mysterio need the Intercontinental Championship more than ever now? Seen the tensions lately in the clubhouse, to your point, Big G, with Finn Balor, who, of course, is not even involved on this stage here and has no gold anymore after he and JD McDonough lost the Raw Tag Team Championships to AJ Styles and Dragon Lee.
Yeah. No, Dom Mysterio mocking John Cena.
That's one of those things, though, that Dom Mysterio is young. He's immature. He's got too much self-absorbed moxie, and you can't play around with John Cena.
Ooh, poke to the eye now.
A straight right hand to the eye. And right now, Dom Mysterio putting the boots in the corner to John Cena. Referee calling for the break. And Raquel, and a chain shot from behind.
Wow.
And Chad Patton didn't see that shot, though. Shoot the half dominant back press on the far leg and a 2 count on Cena. The definition of dirty in the name Dirty Dom on full display here tonight with a 3-on-1 numbers game. And that pull to the eye really changed things here, Big G.
Oh, 3 amigos.
Of course, talking about much of his game. Not an echo of his actual father, Rey Mysterio, but his other self-proclaimed father, Eddie Guerrero.
His Uncle Eddie.
Of course, celebrated El Paso on November 17th, looking to deliver the 3 amigos and does so. Now goes in the cover, hook on the far leg, and Cena kicks out at 2 again. How important do you think it was for John Cena to complete the Grand Slam, Big G, honestly? Do you really think he needed the Intercontinental Championship to further solidify his career?
I don't think he really needed it, but maybe just as a thank you for like his time in the business and, you know, him never winning it. They're like, you know, here you go. You can have a nice short run with it. And, you know, granted, say he does win tonight and beats Dom, whoever beats him on Saturday night's main event in 2 weeks' time can say they beat John Cena for the last time and won the IC title.
And Dom avoiding John Cena, who is probably looking for his first 5 moves of doom, and Dominik going to the outside again as Dom Mysterio tries to drown out the noise here. And Roxanne and Raquel once again playing interception, Dominik Mysterio.
This is interesting. What if Liv comes out to help Cena?
Oh, and again, down from behind. Well, Walter, you were also talking about Liv Morgan. We talked about, again, the connections of Liv Morgan and Dominik Mysterio since she intercepted the Judgment Day. As, of course, last year, Liv Morgan betrayed his mommy for Liv. And I do wonder if Dominik Mysterio betraying Liv in a way for Roxanne Perez would come out to bite him tonight.
Yeah, well, he kind of kept refusing it, so I don't know.
How long
We'll see. But I kind of like the Grande Americano thing. That imagine it is. We know it's the Chad Gable one of these Cruz Dom.
Right now, this isn't brought to you by Starbucks or a fake-ass luchador, but right now, Apple Orchard Hard Cider, Dominik Mysterio driving Cena hard into the apron.
Bro, some of the Angry Orchards are pretty good. I know that's kind of like girly drinks, but fuck, them shits are good.
I'll take your word for it.
Pretty good.
I'll take your word for it. I'll stick to my Mountain Dew. Thank you.
My wife, I forget what flavor it is. I think it's the sour apple or something with apple. She has his. I'll be sneaking them shits from her.
Of course you are. Of course, we know the title can only chance to be a pinfall or submission inside the ring. Counter disqualification means nothing.
Yeah, so Cena has the advantage outside right now.
Well, Dominik Mysterio, I'm sure, knows that. But again, he wants to embarrass him. He wants to dictate.
What is Dom going to do?
I am on the barricade.
Barricade. Oh! That turned into like almost a power bomb. Like Cena countered it.
I think you're right. I think John Cena had enough leverage to take Dom down. That was a nasty landing for Dominik.
Dom might be hurt for real. Look at his shoulder.
All right, WWE, go back to a replay here. I want to see a replay.
No, Dom is holding his shoulder. He's clutching it hard. He's hovering in pain.
Well, Chad Patton right now checking on Dominik Mysterio and John Cena back inside the ring here. Roxanne and Raquel also looking on. Let's take a look at the replay to your point, Big G.
Here we go. Here we go. Oh, he landed on that shoulder.
That's what I'm saying. And
Penta just hurt himself too.
Yeah, yo, I think he's hurt for real. Cena's checking on him like, yo, I'm so sorry.
John talking to Chad Patton right now to see if Dominik Mysterio can continue. The referee's call
Or
if
this
he
is a
chooses to
fake.
throw this match out. You would hate to see something like this end like that.
Dude, I think this is serious. I don't think it's. Oh, it might be Ray. I mean, Dom fucking with him, and then this is how he wins.
Well, Chad Patton is calling for medical, so
I don't know, but did he throw the X? Or maybe they're in the replay.
he didn't throw the X yet.
He didn't
Usually, if you
throw
throw
the
the
X
X, you
yet.
know the match is over. I mean, again, in a moment like this, on his home turf, no matter how you feel about the character, you hate to see a match end like this. Let's take a look at the replay again. I want you to
Let's see.
watch how that shoulder lands.
I read
Watch
his
the
lips.
shoulder.
He says I can't move it. He said it. He said I can't
Oh, yeah,
move.
he landed on that.
I think he dislocated it, guys. No, wait a minute, back inside the ring. What the hell?
Tahana
What the
bomb.
fuck? Raquel Chocona bomb. And I got Sane here. What the fuck?
I
is
told
this?
you it could be him screwing him. I said it.
Collusion.
Top
Oh, look
rocks.
at that pop rocks
Holy
to John
shit.
Cena.
Top rocks.
Are you fucking kidding me? And now look at
Yo.
Mysterio.
Yeah, Dom
Fucking
faked him out.
lion parasites. Fucking possum. They're trying to
Yo,
fake it.
after what just happened to Penta?
And now Mysterio up to the top. Cross
Why is the referee counting?
for the title? The referee's not going to count the pin. He doesn't believe that shit. I don't blame him. No one wants to see a cheap-ass victory here.
He's going to kick the Judgment Day out. That's when Liv can come out.
This is the first time ever I've seen a referee with a brain in about damn fucking time.
You know what? Better than these damn NFL refs, Noah. I'll tell you
No
what.
kidding. And
Yo,
Raquel
but they
and
screw-
Roxanne have been ejected, and rightfully so.
They screw Cena. Hey, who knows if he was kind of hurt and then the Raquel kind of ad-libbed that part and then he was like, oh, we could do this or something.
You're not going to embarrass John Cena or
No,
yourself
he's not
in this
even-
matter on a stage
He's not
like
even
this.
clutching that shoulder anymore.
Yeah, bull-faced liar. Go figure. Clear collusion.
Yo,
This is why I
but
don't-
props to
I
Cena
don't
from
have a
taking
heart
that
for
from
you.
the women.
Yeah.
Yeah, either way, Dominik
This is
Mysterio
straight
fought-
out of a WWE game.
Yeah, literally
Yeah, but the
fought
ref
like
can't do
Cena.
that. The ref can't decide when not to count. No, you have to count. You got to do your job.
Man, fuck that. This is John Cena's last PLE match. This ain't no regular match. About time the referee has a brain.
Cena would have kicked out any damn way.
We don't know that. Cena missing John Cena
Here we
right
go.
now. Here we go.
Boom. Here we go. 5 moves of doom.
I'm going to give it a big G on this one.
Going for
There's
the
no way they
photobomb.
planned him getting hurt like that. Like they
Bam.
kind of ad-libbed that part.
Get ready
either
for
way-
the 5-knuckle shuffle.
Yeah, either way, John Cena's about to pay for his sins, and rightfully so. This is the problem with America. Parents don't know how to discipline their children.
And Dom's about to pay.
You can't. Oh, wait. Way too early.
Don't
You
do a
can't
Sam,
see
Big
me.
G. That's
Oh,
better.
you way behind us. I already got the
Yeah,
5-knuckle
yeah.
shuffle.
Oh,
Bam. 5-knuckle shuffle. I
I
don't
just
care.
got it. John Cena not pumping the drawers before he leads them into his suit. Got him up on the shoulders, looking for the attitude adjustment. Down still with the roll up though. Cover, Chad Patton. Counts to 2 count.
Going
And
for
immediately
All
the
right,
Chad
let me
Patton-
know when y'all get the STF. I'm going to
I just got
pause.
the STF.
Okay.
And Mysterio nowhere to go in the center of the ring. Will this young man tap out on his homecoming?
If his shoulder was so hurt, he should he got to the rope.
Oh,
Yeah, but I'll
rope,
say-
rope break there.
Yeah, I'm sure that would have really hurt if he's actually injured. And not trying to pull him off the ropes here. And Mysterio trying to hold on for his Brett Japan, trying to force a clean break. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh,
What's
there
Dom
we
doing
go.
here?
Doing that loosen the boots thing.
Pulling an Eddie here.
John
Pulling
Cena,
an Eddie
though.
from WrestleMania 20.
And literally, John Cena, though, has the boot in hand. And drop
Cena's
toe
not
hold
stupid.
by Dominik Mysterio. Wise move, though. I'll give the kid credit. 619 again connects. Now going back up to the top rope.
Wouldn't that be less effective if hitting him without the boot, though?
I would think so, but that frog smash was just effective cover. Hook the far leg. And kick out to
Kick out.
Cena.
That was a
Two
vintage move.
splashes.
So
Two
who
619s. And still
who's
not
the-
enough to put down the greatest of all time.
So, okay. Eddie, he's doing tributes to Eddie. What is Cena done? Because every match Cena has been giving away to his old opponents.
Well, I'm about to say, you had a time capsule of TNA versus WWE and that phenomenal encounter with AJ Styles that Cena won at the last PLE and Crown Jewel. So jury is out. Maybe Kurt Angle. And right now up in the shoulders, going back to a faithful. And you into the judgment connects. Cover to the 10 and single.
Oh, two count.
I know people kick out of the attitude adjustment, but that says something about Dom being able to do it.
Digging down deeper than ever before, Dominik Mysterio in the most important match of his career, I would argue, Big G, surviving an attitude adjustment for the time being.
Yeah.
Crowd chant, this is awesome here. Capacity crowd in Petco Park in San Diego. This is Survivor Series War Games. We're witnessing the war for the final time. John Cena looking to be big match John and leave with the gold here at Survivor Series 2025. The last time is now, of course, will be the last time officially here in this city, as he has one date, one match left 2 weeks from the day in Washington, D.C. Of course, the prestigious Intercontinental Championship that has led to so many incredible world champions to follow through in WWE.
We finally have seen a referee with a moral compass.
And it took him freaking 26 years to find somebody with half a brain, at least for one night. And his name wasn't Earl Hebner. And a shoulder
There we go.
Shoulder tackle again.
I was saying, oh no!
Oh, ref bump. All right, we're getting somebody. Somebody's coming out.
Shit.
We're getting Liv or somebody. What's that in the ring?
Sunglasses.
I'm about to say.
Oh, Raquel's glasses.
Yeah, I'm about to say dropped whole hold though, and again, Dominik Mysterio nowhere to go, center of the ring, but there's also no.
All right, come on, Charles, run,
Charles
Charles
Robinson, get those legs running. Oh wait a minute,
Oh,
fuck
Judgment
man,
Day.
Finn Balor, Jamie McDonough, Judgment Day.
Cena's gonna have somebody help him.
Oh, we saw who, of course, worked with him on Monday Night Raw. One of those men's injured, of course, Sheamus.
Yeah, Sheamus got hurt.
Yeah,
Somebody's
of course,
gonna
he
help
got
Cena.
left
I'm telling you.
Well, who's gonna help him against the Judgment Day though? Here,
Joe Hendry. No kidding.
I'm about to say you said his name and you actually think he's going to appear. That'll be the
Adam
shocker of the night.
Copeland.
Oh, you fucker.
I'm kidding.
And right now, JD and Finn Balor, what the hell is this? JD with a moonsault on the knees. And Finn Balor couldn't grow. John Cena gets out of the way, though. John Cena has been finding the odds the entire his career.
Oh, God. We gotta get Super Cena one more time.
No way. There's no way. John Cena.
Of course. They weigh what Big Show weighs combined, and he did this to Big Show and Adam.
Well, fair enough. He's got two men up on his shoulders. Up in the bright lights. JD and finish your Judgment Day.
Holy
He's not the same. But he did that when he was in his 20s. He's in his 40s now, damn near 50. That took some shit out of him now.
Why you think he's still out and out in the middle of the ring?
Yeah, but he's in perfect position for the damn frog splash.
Dominik Mysterio literally trying to get back up to his feet, grasping a hold of the gold on that podium, trying to reclaim what was once his.
You can't do the Eddie because if John Cena gets disqualified, you lost. You know? I mean, you won, but you don't win the title.
Yeah, how will that work out in Boston, Massachusetts? If anyone knows Eddie Guerrero better than Dominik Mysterio, it's John Cena.
Of course.
Yeah.
And of course, right now, though, with no official, it does allow Dominik Mysterio to use that belt as a weapon.
The crowd's telling him, and he's saying, what?
And right now, Dominik Mysterio lying in wait in the championship, clean a miss. John Cena got Dominik Mysterio up the shoulders again. Attitude adjustment!
Charles! I'm telling you, Charles is coming! Charles is coming! Charles is coming!
But somebody get the fuck out here! You got
Liv! Called it. Liv Morgan.
Shit.
Damn, me and Big G called it.
Liv Morgan!
Telling you she's gonna screw over Dom.
Yeah, I feel like she is. You might be right,
Find
Big
me
G.
a river! Liv Morgan is back!
Come on, mine's like buffering now.
Oh, and look at Liv and that smile on her face, the Dominik Mysterio.
Damn, Liv look good.
And she came back fast from her injury.
Yeah, she's gonna screw Dom. You're right.
We'll find out here soon enough.
It's kind of too obvious.
It's starting with a kiss like here. Oh! Payback is a bitch!
I'm behind you guys, so hold on.
It's kind of too obvious. Is she gonna kiss Cena?
I mean, it's
You
not the
better
first
not.
time John Cena kissed a different woman.
No, he's married
Oh,
now.
called it. Oh, sorry, I'm behind, guys.
Yeah, that's all good right now.
Yeah, she's
Oh!
hugging Cena. She better not kiss him. He's married now.
I mean, to be fair, Liv Morgan was probably a giant John Cena fan.
She's got that look, though. She's got Cena's look.
Oh, blow!
I told you she had Cena's look when Cena went
Fucking
heel.
collusion again! Tiger fake kick! 619 belt to the face!
I said at the beginning Liv was going to come back.
And Diamond Steel! Frog splash!
He's still going to kick out.
But the official chat patent 5 in front end, not like
Oh, shit! Yes! Yes! Thank you, Dom!
Liv Morgan screwed John Cena!
Yes! Why am I cheering this? Somebody got screwed.
Let me go, Lion. That's fine.
Give me a fucking break. This is the problem with the adolescent community of America here.
Why am I cheering that he got screwed? I don't know.
Fucking renegades! Liv Morgan and Dom Mysterio back together again and just screwed John Cena. Dom Mysterio again, the Intercontinental Champion.
I said Liv was coming back. I knew it.
Dirty Dominik Mysterio. Nothing clean about that guy.
Look, all I have to say, for whatever it's worth, Eddie Guerrero is looking down smiling right now at the shit they pulled off. Because that is classic Guerrero shit.
Yeah, you're not wrong
First
there.
feigning the injury, then the swerve with Liv. Classic Guerrero heel tactics. Eddie is looking down at his son, smiling proudly.
Now, is Liv gonna beef with Roxanne though?
Don't know, don't care.
Only thing that matters right now, Dom Mysterio's got the biggest win of his WWE career, and he got his lady back.
I love how
I
they did
never
it though.
thought I would be so happy to see Liv Morgan.
I was gonna ask you, but I love how they did it because Liv gave the Cena face during that
He
hug.
did.
Yeah, literally. And that emphatic low blow that turned the tides of WWE this year back in February becomes John Cena's karma in November at Survivor Series. A third emphatic frog splash. Dom Mysterio is now a 2-time WWE Intercontinental Champion and has beaten John Cena in his final premium PLE match in his career.
And this is also a little bit of a throwback in Dom's storytelling. Because remember, he lost the NXT North American title to Trick Williams and then won it back like a week or two later.
Yep.
He lost the IC title to Cena and won it back like 2 weeks later.
Well, revenge of the bitch, apparently, and her name is Liv Morgan. Dominik Mysterio, once again, WWE Intercontinental Champion. Damn it.
I just had that feeling Liv was coming back. I don't know what it was.
Well, you nailed that, Flot, Nostradamus. And fuck you, Dominik. Doggone it. Ah.
I like how Cena's like, fuck it, my last PLE, I'll go with the loss. I love that Cena can do that.
That's because he's always been a class act, unlike Dominik Mysterio that doesn't even know how to spell class, probably.
Damn, but Cena, you ain't got no
Cold-blooded,
friends.
Noah.
Nobody can help you when the Judgment Day is jumping you.
For real, like half the locker room is your friend, Cena. Like you couldn't have somebody come out and run interference.
Right. Shit,
Well,
Stu
anyway.
should have came out and hit somebody with the camera.
Stu would never do that. Do with them all to do that. Either way, John
Just
Cena.
as payback for
last
the
act.
mini stew on Raw.
Right?
Crowd chant, thank you, Cena. Of course, this was the last time. Now in San Diego, as Dominik Mysterio reclaimed his Intercontinental title.
That's only a few minutes. Wait till fucking Saturday Night Main Event. They're gonna let Cena in that ring for like 10 minutes of just getting cheered.
Well, and rightfully so. Again, no matter what your feelings is about John Cena, he has been the most class act in the WWE the last 2 decades.
I wonder who that kid is. Did he win some kind of competition or something?
No, that was Nick Khan's kids. Nick Khan.
Oh, was it?
Khan always sits in that spot, all right? You always know that's Nick Khan's spot. Well, 100 PLEs is nothing to be sad about when it comes to that career-lengthening victories.
We're not gonna see it, but Dom is waiting back there. He's gonna hug the hell out of Cena when he walks through
Almost
that
like
curtain.
a gorilla position. Either way, thank you, John Cena, and we'll see who faces him for the last time in his illustrious career 2 weeks from today at Cyrus Smith, Washington, D.C. One match left for the greatest of all time.
From the bottom of my heart, this is gonna be that season 3 of that Netflix thing. We're gonna see what happened backstage next year.
Yeah, Unreal season 2. In the meantime, thank you, Cena.
Oh man.
Well,
can we all get all right? Everybody good? Everybody's emotions out.
I'm decompressed. Again, this has been WWE Superstars War Games. Only 2 matches left. Believe it or not, folks, we have Nikki Bella versus Stephanie Vaquer. We have the men's War Games. Of course, that will close tonight's evening. And then we'll take a short reprieve, of course, before the Renegade Wrestling JJ Williams resumes his hosting duties on the Big Mario Conversation of Wrestling Mass Military Shenanigans. Then we'll, of course, see you all later next week for Ring of Honor Final Battle, team predictions, post-mortem, and so much more. As, of course, the non-stop coverage of content continues here at Survival Studios. We'll also be back here next week, Wednesday, continuing coverage of AEW for the Continental Classic, that and then some. As we get ready for La Primera Champion of Champions, Stephanie Vaquer defending the Women's World Championship against the fearless Nikki Bella. After this commercial break, fuck streaming services.
I'm laughing because we might as well start shenanigans during this, man. We already know what the fuck is gonna happen. Like, this is the most throwaway match there is.
Shenanigans, the definition of the night of that bullshit. Ugh. I'd rather be risking money at a blackjack table in the casinos. I'm sure most of these women will be doing next year at WrestleMania at Legion Stadium. Now we know who the VIPs are according to that poster. Do they all deserve that spot? You be the judge. Either way, we'll be covering WrestleMania next year, folks, when we once again double down in Las Vegas. Stay tuned for more on that. Of course, in the Super Reliable Studios. We once again go to the City of Sin for the greatest in entertainment, WrestleMania 42.
I actually never watched this commercial. I heard it happened. I didn't watch it.
It happened last night.
It literally happened last night, and I'm not surprised who's on the freaking banner and who's at the table.
Well, and Liv is right there at the end of it, so they kind of telegraphed her return.
You all knew, pretty much these trailers are like, you kind of know who's going to be there, and then you got the extras. Everybody team on April 19th, folks. Stay tuned.
Shout out to the 120 people that are watching us, by the way.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Woo.
Good Lord. Well, anyway.
We're not just on Walter's X account. We're also on the Simply Reliable Studios X account.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Nice. With that being said, let's go ahead because there are people that do care about both Stephanie Vaquer and there are those that do care about Nikki Bella. So let's go ahead and show a little bit of respect and kind of give people a bit of a outlook on how we feel about both these women and this championship. Because coming up next, it is Stephanie Vaquer versus Nikki Bella. Of course, Stephanie Vaquer won this title against Io Sky at WrestlePalooza. For a little while, we thought her and Nikki, they were friends. And then we saw what happened after Stephanie, of course, retained the title against Raquel Rodriguez and also beat Roxanne Perez. A little bit of tag team turmoil. And, of course, Nikki Bella came to Stephanie's aid, avoiding a 2-1 beatdown. And, of course, cracked Stephanie in the face with the title. Nikki Bella looking to remind us once again why she should be the one we should be thanking for this women's revolution, as of course she led the Divas era. But of course the term diva doesn't matter anymore in WWE, in my opinion, as she looks to show she can hang in this current locker room. So justifiably, does anyone want to give Nikki Bella anything going into this match towards why we think she has a chance in hell and why you think she believes she has a chance in hell? Go ahead.
A snowball has more chance of not melting in hell than her winning this title.
Look, I'm going to say this.
Go for it.
While I do not believe she is going to win, nor do I believe anyone in this room believes she's going to win.
Nope.
I am going to say that all it takes is 3 seconds. And I am going to say that we've already seen one hometown favorite win this evening. Nikki and Brie, both born in San Diego, California, now residing in Arizona, of course, but another San Diego native. It's not out of the realm of possibility, but it's highly unlikely in all likelihood, as Aaron would say.
quote-unquote Aaron Riff. And of course, you can stay tuned for Aaron Riff's recap following Survivor Series. After Survivor Series War Games concludes, say yeah to no DQ. And of course, the last time that Nikki Bella had a singles match here for a title was when she, of course, challenged Becky Lynch for the WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship at Clash in Paris, and she lost out on that in about 13 minutes. Auska also previously beat Nikki Bella as well as Roxanne Perez. Nikki Bella has not had a singles win since July this year.
So she's due. So there's also that factor going into things.
And of course, the Dark Angel of the ring of WWE, Stephanie Vaquer, current WWE Women's World Champion. As I talked about, of course, we've seen her career development a little bit over a year ago when she came into WWE, part of NXT, making history, becoming NXT Women's North American Champion, and going on to beat Julia for the NXT Women's Championship, holding on to both titles before she shortly went up to the main roster. To think that this year, Stephanie has not even been on the main roster, guys, for even 8 months, and finds herself in this spot since coming off that win at WWE Evolution. And of course, things changing with Naomi's pregnancy. Stephanie's got a lot to prove here because this is also familiar territory for Nikki Bella. Stephanie has not had this type of level of pressure on this stage yet, holding a main roster. Let's call it what it is. Main roster world championship, let alone defending it on a PLE.
Yeah.
Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying Nikki doesn't deserve it or won't ever get it, and just not at this stage. It's too early in Stephanie's run.
Right. Well, I mean, again, the Intercontinental Championship, John Cena didn't have for more than 20 days, and we just saw that change. Mid-card versus world aside, as JJ said, it literally only takes 3 seconds. Let's not forget, in less than 15 seconds, Nikki Bella once won the Divas Championship off AJ Lee with a kiss of death by her sister and clogging her in the face.
But what pisses me off is, what has she done to deserve this title shot? If you were going to make her the number one contender, how about bring her back and give her some wins? Not be under Stephanie, not win anything, turn on her, and because you turn on her, you deserve a title match? Like, where does that come out of though? Like, when has that been a rule?
The pride of the champion that sometimes calls their shot. If you want revenge, I'm willing to put the town on the line because you want what you believe that you want and you believe you can get it. I'm going to prove you wrong. It comes back to the pride of La Primera, Stephanie Vaquer. To your point, Walter, here's another fact for you. It was a clot fist to the face of Stephanie that caused Stephanie Vaquer to defend her NXT Women's Championship against the WTF Woman of the Year, Jessie Jane, and Jessie Jane beat her that night.
2-time NXT Women's Champion.
Don't fucking remind me. And speaking of 2 times, WrestleMania goes again 2 times in a row to Allegiant Stadium next year in Las Vegas. Again, folks, we'll be coming here April 18th, April 19th. Stay tuned for more on that. In the most busy week of the calendar year for us here at the Studios and anybody that is a fan of professional wrestling. Damn it.
I'm trying to figure out if Star's my nephew.
Zane, we got a bot in the chat. A good bot for once.
No, I think it's my nephew, but I'm not sure.
All right. Well, hey, respect and welcome to the chat. Again, figured everybody that is tuning in. Again, whether you're tuning in for the first time or you continue tuning in with us. Again, we do this for all the biggest shows, PLEs, previews across all things wrestling. Shout out WFAM, WWE, NXT, AEW, ROH, TNA, Independent Promotions, to HOG, GCW, JCW, New Japan Pro Wrestling, and so much more. We have so much in store for you in December, including full coverage of the Continental Classic.
I like that they're playing with the toy. I like what Wade said last night. He was like, I think Chelsea has, or Corey said she has more respect than to be with someone who plays with toys. And we all know that Matt's her husband. It was like the funniest shit ever. I don't know why I found that line so funny.
Because some people never grow up. But anyway, that being said, Nikki Bella trying to grow into a women's champion versus a Divas champion. Still kind of nice. You're looking at a very exclusive, immersive experience at the Cosm in Los Angeles, also available in Dallas, Texas. That really brings you up front into the action. And of course, War Games official themes to the late great Ozzy Osbourne. Shout out to Black Sabbath War Pigs off the album Charity. And of course, donations are being made to the some sort of Bill Palsy, I think, foundation based on who buys that song right now.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, the heavy metal legend. Oh, man.
He knew he was going out. He went out on a limb. He was like, I'm not going to take the medication. I'm going to do this one last concert. I don't give a shit about consequences.
Well, I mean, why would you sedate something that is inevitable, in my opinion? Why would you just rather be, taken home when it's your time, Seriously.
Yeah.
As JJ again will join us after this match, we get ready for the WWE Women's World Championship. Here comes the leader of the Fearless Army, Nikki Bella.
You can look what you can't touch.
She's wearing all black.
Yo, fans, y'all need to keep that in mind, by the way, when you're at autograph signings and shit, because y'all need to stop disrespecting women and ruining it for those that do respect it like us, because then you got women that don't want to fucking meet fans and shit because y'all do shit like that.
Well, unfortunately, the world is a fucked up place. If there was a button to eradicate the stupidity and the evil and the toxicity and mortality in this world, I would push it in a heartbeat. That being said, Bella gone bad as I look to erase half of the world's population that is beyond stupid. Nikki Bella is looking to erase the current reign of Sane Vaquer as the WWE Women's World Heavyweight Champion. Of course, returning to WWE after 3 years, as we saw in this year's Royal Rumble, after her last match was involved in WWE in 2022 in that Women's Royal Rumble match. The last time that Nikki Bella was involved in a Women's World Championship match was against, you guessed it, Rowdy Ronda Rousey at Evolution.
Yep. Haven't heard that name in fucking forever.
Considering it was Evolution 2018, and here we stand 7 years later, Nikki Bella on the opposite side of things, looking to become a champion. How time really changes us.
I'm glad she's able to just come back and go out on her own. Like, I hate when injury dictates somebody's career.
Considering she almost became permanently handicapped, that I will agree with. Nikki Bella is 42 years of age, has been involved in this business now for a better part of 18 years.
Jesus. Like, when you say those facts, Noah, it just I was like,
makes you feel so old, right?
It makes me so old.
Well, again, man, time's a crazy thing.
I remember Twin Magic and all that.
They debuted back in 2008, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, on SmackDown.
Correct. When both Bella twins were pulled out of the ring, we learned that the Bellas were two of the same people of the family.
And here we have the Dark Princess,
the champion of champions, who's one of a kind, La Primera, walking out of a tunnel from hell, looking to exact her wrath on her former so-called friend, Nikki Bella, showing her exactly who she is.
Y'all know she on my list.
Why am I not surprised?
I'm sure. I can't remember if we made this joke or not with you, Walter. I can't remember, but instead of Jericho's list of 1,001 holds, we got the Walter's list of 1,001.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it out there. I should tweet Jericho and ask permission.
Well, why don't you put this out here? Sane Vaquer is the winningest superstar in 2025 with 27 wins. Of course, not only this year's Battle Royal winner from Evolution, now 70 Days Women's World Champion, she is also this year's Crown Jewel Women's Champion.
Yes, she is.
I think a total this year, she's only lost 5 or less matches. When she lost to JC Jane, and I think one of the triple threats, I think that's all she's lost.
And you'll be correct. Of course, La Primera, Sane Vaquer, the current WWE Women's World Champion, is going into her second defense tonight after beating Raquel Rodriguez on Monday Night Raw on November 10th. And then, of course, getting clocked by Nikki Bella and being coursed into this championship affair, looking to prove a point against this former leader of a Divas era.
I know who's a winner no matter what you said, and that's Miles Bourne.
And, of course, Miles Bourne earned the opportunity to be part of the Iron Survivor Challenge. And we, of course, will cover that here at Survivor Studios. Well, they will. Of course, at NXT Deadline. So stay tuned for more on that. The bottom line, it's a diva versus a woman for the Women's World Heavyweight Championship. Do not underestimate Nikki Bella, though. Bella gone bad, Bella gone dangerous. Let's go down to Lisa Taylor for our introductions. And Fred DeMore, hope everything's good with you. This show's been very good so far as we get ready for our semi-main. San Diego's own, by the way. Yeah, despite living in Scottsdale, Arizona. And WWE Hall of Famer, lest I forget. I'm sure most people forgot that stat, actually.
Nikki's like, I'm a WWE Hall of Famer.
I mean, you know, it's an accolade unless you pawn shop that ring.
Nikki was always better as a heel, to be honest.
I agree. She looks like a heel in general. And of course, the first signed W superstar from Chile, the current women's world champion, Stephanie Vaquer, 32 years of age, 16 years involved in the business, trained by Gran Apache. It's also one of those things that Nikki Bella has taken a lot of grief, a lot of negative remarks towards the fact she's involved now in WWE, and has used it for her own fuel, I would say, Walter, to empower her to push herself harder and shove it down our throats that I was a trailblazer for this business at one time, and I could do it again. And right now, Nikki Bella putting the boost towards Stephanie Vaquer, and again, challenger mounting the champion here. Of course, challenger has a chance to be a pinfall submission inside the ring. And shout out to our own fearless Bella, of course, of no DQ, Caitlyn. I hope Caitlyn is enjoying this match, but I figured it's safe to say even Caitlyn knows that Nikki Bella not necessarily has a strong chance to leave with the championship.
No.
Oh! Of course, held the Divas Championship, though, for 300 days in her illustrious career during one run.
I make a joke, but
it's
I make the joke, but it's one-on-one. That means anybody has 50-50 shot no matter what.
Yeah.
Well, at least right now for the time being. Oh! The running leg drop right now across the throat of Nikki Bella. And right now we got the sidestep here. A big headbutt right now by Stephanie Vaquer.
Damn.
It's one of those things also when you figure about somebody leaving the ring forever. Like they said, put up the jorts, put up the shorts, see nothing but a suit going forward. But if there's one thing you can say about professional wrestling, never say never. Nikki Bella at risk of being permanently handicapped in a wheelchair. Finds herself now back in WWE competing for a Women's World Championship. I'm just saying. But again, Frank, integrity is a strong motivator too. I don't know about John Cena as a future, but thank you for your comment and thank you for your fandom. And again, thank you, Cena. Also, fuck you, Dominik. The sidestep now, big forearm by Stephanie Vaquer.
You gotta throw that in there.
You know damn fucking right I'm gonna throw that in there. Grabbing Nikki hard into the front of the announce table. Of course, those newly reinforced announce tables.
Yeah.
And of course, agitating the Dark Angel of the ring. That is never a good idea. And Nikki Bella right now being braced against the apron here, thrown across the chest. Oh, drove her knees in the apron as Nikki gets out of the way.
Ooh.
Face first goes Stephanie Vaquer on the floor.
Ooh, face plant.
Nikki Bella, who held the WWE Divas Championship for 300 days across 12 successive defenses before losing it to Charlotte Flair at Night of Champions in 2015. That was the last time Nikki Bella was an actual Women's World Champion of a sort.
So 10 years ago.
Yeah.
God almighty.
Shoulder block. And of course, taking a 3-year hiatus where, again, we thought we would never see her put those Nikes on again. Nice snap suplex there by Nikki Bella. Here's the cover. Hook on the far leg. It's the 1 count.
It does kind of suck that the women tag titles weren't a thing when her and her sister were in their prime, because you know they would have got a run.
Yeah, the jury is out, but I mean, when you're born literally together to get in this business, as the Bella twins literally come from the same family, I could see that.
Damn, big forearms by
And right now, Nikki Bella commanding the pace of this match.
Which is typical the heel usually does at the beginning of the match. And
yo, the way she crossed Stephanie's arm, I thought she was gonna hit her with her own move, the Devil's Kick.
I swear to God. Freaking straitjacket hold, though, being applied here by Nikki Bella to Stephanie Vaquer while driving her knee into the spine.
Mm-hmm.
And you talk about before, what did Nikki Bella do to earn this? Some people are all about, it's not about what I did lately, it's about what I did in the past. And Nikki Bella, she might be trying to go off that former glory here in between.
She's spanked her.
yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, really
kidding.
yeah, about to say, toying with Stephanie Vaquer. Not a very smart decision. And thank you for that, Frank Demon Dome.
And like and subscribe to Radio Wrestling. Well, to everybody, but yeah, me, please.
It's not about me. Subscribe to my friends. Follow my friends. I'm just a voice that's trying to engage in all things wrestling and encourage a positivity in wrestling.
Ooh, right
Oh,
on
man.
the knee.
Face first goes Stephanie. Right now, just continuing to work Stephanie Vaquer here in the ring. As a cover, hook on the far leg. It's a 2 count. Feels like that Nikki Bella is exploiting and wearing down Stephanie more mentally, though, than physically. Really getting in the champ's head. That's why we're in this match in the first place.
Yeah.
Really dominating here right now. Now bracing Stephanie up against the second rope here. Stephanie Vaquer, like I said, who came into WWE just last year, has only been involved in WWE now for literally 16 months.
Yep. She got that exposure from AEW. WWE took notice and poof, the rest was history.
All right.
And of course, Nikki Bella's exposure of a different sort was brought on when her and literally her sister were nothing but valets for the early duration of their careers. Now grabbing the arm and draping armbar across the top rope here. Got locked in, could only hold it though for 5 seconds, but a lot of damage can be done there.
Nikki was smart. She knew what Stephanie was going for and held onto the ropes.
Yeah, Blitz out of sign and plants him with a spine buster.
Damn.
Buying herself just enough time for a countermeasure. Again, veteran move to your point, Walter, at the experience level there. And Nikki Bella right now. Trying to mark Stephanie's move and Stephanie with the roll of the cover and gets a 2 count.
Oof.
A sidestep, backdrop suplex by the champion.
You know what's usually next?
Oh, no.
El beso del diablo.
And the BDT about to come and play in San Diego. Walter's favorite move as she turns her over. Gator rolling her to the outside, though. Nikki Bella holding onto the ropes. Very smart by the challenger.
That was Nikki using her weight to roll to the ring. I mean, to the rope.
But clearly was attempting the devil's kiss, and Nikki Bella has very well scouted the champion prior to this.
Oh, I thought she hit her own face. She was doing a net breaker off the top rope.
Yeah, about to say, throat first counter there by Nikki Bella to Stephanie across the top rope. Oh, and a super kick knocks Nikki's lights out. We're going to down center of the ring. Champion unable to follow up, though. We got a momentary pause and reset point here in this match, guys. Again, the key word here, though, like I talked about with Chris Stein, Mercedes Moné, is focus. And we know that Stephanie is very focused on sending a very strong message towards the leader of the Divas era. Big headbutt here by Stephanie. Forearm exchange now by Nikki. And both Tim and Charlie back up to their feet. And Stephanie right now just wailing away against Nikki. Spinning Solbot. Combination offense by the champion. But again, clothesline takes down Nikki Bella. And cover now right now. Current champion in control.
Suplex. Snap suplex.
Turn her around from face lock. Snap German. Great offensive exchange here right now. Up and around. Roll up now by Nikki. Oh, excuse me, by Stephanie to the bridge. And 2 counts.
Ooh, so
close
she
for
almost
Sane.
had her.
That's a great combination right there with the roll up and then bridging with her body, forcing Nikki to exert even more energy to get out of the cover. And Stephanie once again falling up against Nikki, gets the boot up.
Barely. I don't think that affected Stephanie.
And nothing else probably just pissed her off. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, dragon screw leg whip.
Ow.
We saw Stephanie implore this against Io Sky ahead of beating her for the vacated Women's World Championship.
Yeah, and she used the freaking spinal tap, not the SVD, even though she's doing it now.
SVP for the win. Hook up both ways. Team hook by the champion. Nikki kicks out at 2.
I think her new official move is the spinal tap because more and more people are starting to kick out of the SVD.
Yeah, that package net breaker over the knee, to your point. Past the crowd here at Petco Park for Survivor Series in San Diego for the WWE Women's World Championship. Stephanie Vaquer, the 32nd champion in this title's illustrious history, since it evolved from being, of course, the SmackDown Women's Championship in 2016, first won by the man, Becky Lynch.
Nikki had that scouted.
And again, getting out of harm's way, and Stephanie again with the follow-up. Now splitting both legs. What is Stephanie looking for here? Scouting Nikki Bella and running with the Meteora.
Meteora.
Lasting with the knees in the corner.
Jeez.
And Nikki Bella might be woozy to your point, Walter, for that. No, Nikki able to scout it, sends Stephanie hard face first from the top.
That'll break a nose.
Oh!
Oh, that's new from Nikki.
Launcher itself out of the corner with that kick. Now hooking Stephanie Vaquer up. What is Nikki looking for here? Up in the fireman's carrot. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, TKO!
Too close to the ropes, I bet.
Starting new leg, and to your point, the far leg under the rope.
Yep. I knew it. As soon as she hit that TKO, it was way too close to the ropes.
Yeah, I think it was guaranteed that Stephanie could have won that in her own opinion if that Stephanie didn't get that leg underneath the rope.
Yeah, Nikki could have won that if it was in the middle of the ring. So Stephanie lucky. You notice that like each match is in a different ring. The Cena match was in the left ring, and now this one's in the right.
That's normal for War Games and Blood and Guts, dude. They always interchange the rings during those other exhibition matches. The Rack Attack 2.0, by the way, that move's called. Big headbutt as Nikki Bella again driven down to the outside.
Well, she had to modify it. She had to modify her old torture rack because it would hurt her
and her neck, exactly.
Yeah, hurt her neck.
Again, the power of Stephanie, though, and again. Oh, man! A knee straight on the chest. Driving the air out of Nikki Bella here.
Now Stephanie's putting Nikki on the table.
Uh-oh. Is she going to do the devil's kiss on the table?
Oh, she's going to do the devil's kiss on him.
Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me.
Oh, God. I mean, again, the 10 count's in play, though. They got to be aware of this.
Wait.
Oh, my
God. See. Woo.
Are you okay, Walter?
Yeah.
Walter's going to have a pulmonary embolism.
Bloody hell. Referee count up to 5 with the BDT done multiple times on the announce table as Stephanie needs to get the challenger back inside. So I don't think the champion wants a count out here. Bringing the refs count at 7. And now Stephanie in firm control.
Ooh, slapped to the face by Nikki.
Yeah, Nikki, ever resilient, ever fearless.
Ooh.
And now back in the ring, Stephanie with a receipt of her own, turning Nikki sideways. That drop suplex to the leader of the Fearless Army.
Now doing it in the ring.
In the ring. And again, in trouble here.
Again.
Oh, good grief. Look at Bella right now is beaten and ragdolled here by the champion at this point, Big G.
Yeah, she is. And now Stephanie calling for the finisher here. Wants to finish off Nikki.
And again, you called it before, that beautiful corkscrew moonsault. Nikki in the drop zone. Connects.
2 and 3.
Stephanie retains.
You got that one Bella fan in the crowd, like, oh my God, what just happened?
Why? Let's not pretend like she doesn't have an army of fans.
Damn right.
Oh yeah.
Nikki Bella tried to take it to the champion, but Stephanie Vaquer prevails here tonight at Survivor Series in fine fashion. Once Stephanie Vaquer got the gas going, she did not let up on the throttle.
No.
Congratulations to La Primera. Stephanie Vaquer is still WWE Women's World Heavyweight Champion. But I was saying, that was the closest, I think, that Wade Barrett and Michael Cole saw the Devil's Kiss firsthand. I couldn't imagine what's going through their minds.
Oh, God. I couldn't imagine me seeing that in person. I might have a heart attack.
Walter, you're a married man.
Oh, doesn't mean I'm blind.
That BDT, I like to call it, literally trapping Nikki Bella's head in between her legs and just driving her face constantly to the canvas, followed up by a beautiful corkscrew moonsault, spiral tap, phenomenal fashion for the finish and for the
Has she given that a name yet?
I don't think so, actually. I call it effective as, again, instead of Vaquer secures the win.
Yeah. That's all that matters.
Another notch in the Dark Angels rise to heaven. Still WWE Women's World Champion.
Well, her other move's the SVD. Might as well call that the SST or SSP, spinal tap.
70 spinal tap. I mean,
Yeah.
for all you know, you might give WWE ideas. Either way, Nikki Bella falls short against the leader of this women's era.
All right. Well, we got a break. Time to bring JJ back in.
Yeah, go ahead, because, of course, we wait for our main event here. And again, thank you to everybody that is tuning in. JJ, your solo thoughts on that women's match?
It was a match.
That's all, folks. All right. That being
He
said,
had more fun by the way I did the actual match.
Legit.
I'm sure he was laughing in the background as I was just focusing on the monitor. Then again, I was looking at that too, and I'm just like, holy vey. Anyway. Ah, good grief.
Yeah, I was with Walter doing the Booker T.
Of course. Why am I not surprised? Anyway.
The New Day are reduced to making infomercials.
Well, I'm about to say, who's more relevant here? Oh, that's right, Big E. But who is more relevant than that? Big G. Again, if you haven't already, subscribe to Big G. Follow him on the social medias. There you see them right there for great content. That might involve cats as well. An American original, non-Aussie wannabe. And, of course, the Unleashed Moment of the Night brought to you by Survivor Series War Games here. As, of course, we get ready for our main event, where, of course, Team Rhea Ripley won the Women's War Games. And Liv Morgan, that freaking no-good two-time and backstabbing piece of freaking return home to Dominik Mysterio and cost John Cena in his last premium live event match ever with an emphatic low blow, as Dominik Mysterio is now once again two-time WWE Intercontinental Champion. And, of course, we just saw Vaquer retain the Women's World Heavyweight Championship against Nikki Bella, as the only thing left here is the Men's War Games. And again, thank you to everybody that's been tuning in, whether live for the first time or continuing, as you, of course, make this possible to continue for the passion to pursue and the content and the coverage continue forward. Again, we do this all for you. Please subscribe, comment, tell a friend. At the end of the day, we do this for the love of professional wrestling, damn it. Is there one more match to go, guys? And it might as well be called an all-star affair as we get ready for the Men's War Game match. Dangerous Alliance 2.0 versus Team Who Knows What the Captain Is. And, of course, we talked about, we'll be back here in 2 weeks from today, Saturday, December 13th, where the winner faces John Cena in his last match. And the last time is now tournament. We are down to Jey Uso, Solo Sikoa, L.A. Knight.
Yeah.
And the Ling General Walter, a.k.a. Gunther, for those that followed modern-day WWE.
With his old theme back.
I do appreciate that. Which, of course, will be Solo Sikoa versus Gunther and Jey Uso versus L.A. Knight. And, of course, the winner of those two matches will go on to face each other in the finals, determining who faces John Cena in our nation's capital, Washington, D.C., Saturday, December 13th.
You guys noticed that Liv's pants was like a throwback to her Riot Squad days?
Yeah, well, I'm about to say, she's always willing to start a riot. Speaking of a riot, it doesn't get more of a riot than this all-star lineup. As we get ready for our main event, time to go to war one more time. It's the Men's War Games match after this commercial break. Fuck streaming services. So you guys have probably talked ad nauseum about this Men's War Games matches, the ties that bind the men, that could also separate the men, and, of course, this newfound dangerous alliance led by Paul Heyman. So there's no turning back. This is your closing thoughts, your closing remarks. Based on what you saw tonight, what does everyone want to say about this? Walter, I'll start with you, looking at what we got here. That's literally upon us in moments.
I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a good match. And I'm thinking since the babyfaces won the women's match, I think the heels are going to pull this one out. And I did change my pick. I don't know if you got it when I redid it, so hopefully you did. But yeah.
I'll go ahead and take a look. And, of course, JJ, again, talking about the evolution of War Games, going back to WCW days, as the American Dream, that's the Rhodes, baby. Now the American Nightmare believes he's leading his own militia into War Games here, but that moxie might come back to bite him in the ass. What do you think about this?
It's... I don't know, man. Like this match has got me all kinds of flustered with the ways that it can go.
That's fair. And of course, Big G, Paul Heyman bringing the troops together here. The suspended Drew
Definitely.
McIntyre, the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar, the Maverick Logan Paul, probably the greatest celebrity to wrestling transition since Rowdy Ronda Rousey, despite the fact she started off, of course, in MMA, and the future right now in Braun Breaker. Paul Heyman has all the tools needed here, probably, to secure victory here in this War Games.
Definitely. I mean, just having Brock Lesnar in a cage, like everybody on the other side of the other team is pretty much screwed because they're all going to Suplex City at one or more times in this match, and I feel bad for Jeff because he's going to be there live and in person watching this.
He's going to get freaking post-match sick. You're going to get freaking post-traumatic stress disorder dealing with freaking Brock Lesnar. Well, at least he's not doing it to John Cena. And Walter, by the way, you went with Team Paul Heyman. You picked Jey Uso and Braun Breaker to kick things off. And again, folks, Team Heyman has the advantage. The heels come in this time with the advantage. We saw the baby phase with the advantage, the women's War Games. They won our opening contest here. At the forefront, you can think this is CM Punk versus Paul Heyman. Roman Reigns versus The Vision. Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre. And then there's the Usos and Bronson Reed and Logan Paul. Of course, Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre won a tag match this past Monday Night Raw against the Usos to secure the advantage. While Roman Reigns is here with what used to be in his bloodline, while he told the other two men who claim to be captain to figure this shit out or follow his example. At the end of the day, you need to have one general with the battle plan, and you need to trust that battle plan if you're going to win. If egos get involved here, this will definitely be the Vision's night, in my opinion.
Exactly.
So let's go ahead and talk strategy. As we know that the advantage is in Paul Heyman's side, I'm going to go down the line here and talk again to you guys. Who do you think is the greatest person to endure this? Again, battle of endurance all the way from start to finish. Who do you think should be Paul Heyman's starter? Walter, I'll start with you.
In all honesty, I know I didn't pick him, but Logan's got youth on his side. I would go with Logan. I think he could take it more than anyone. And Logan surprises us all with he always pulls some crazy shit on a pay-per-view, some crazy move, whether it's with a drone or holding his camera. He always does something impressive. So let's not sleep on Logan. I hate that everybody just hates on him.
Well, I mean, you know, some would say it's justified, but again, when it comes to athleticism, like Mercedes Monet, bell to bell, you cannot argue with his psychology and his in-ring work. Even I can admit that. You and I have talked about that verbatim. JJ, looking at the CM Punk, who's the captain, Cody Rhodes from the Reigns side, who you think would be the best person to send the battle first on team whatever captain?
I've got Jey Uso. You know, there were a lot of arguments made last night on simply predicting about the crowd, the yeeting and everything. I give Jey Uso the start, let the crowd kind of get it out of the system because you're not really going to be able to stop the match to get everybody yeeting.
Right.
And if he comes out later, you're going to want him to get in there quickly, which isn't going to give them the opportunity to truly yeet. So get him out there, have him be first, and put him against Logan Paul. That was my picks for starting. I think those two will mesh well, and they'll put on a good match until whoever the next person comes out is.
Well, to your point, Jey Uso and Logan Paul had fallout when Jey Uso, of course, was the world heavyweight champion. In fact, he challenged him for that title at one time in one-on-one action. Big G, again, we don't necessarily know who truly is in battle here, but there is one thing common when it comes to the side and left. They all freaking hate the Vision. And that might be the one thing that unifies them here. So what do you think is the best strategy for both men to start with on their sides?
I would have to go with JJ, have Jey Uso and Logan Paul start off the match.
So as far as starters, who do you think is the greatest weapon on each side? I mean, I feel like everyone's going to say Brock Lesnar when it comes to Paul Heyman because Paul Heyman knows Brock Lesnar doesn't work by the hour. But at the end of the day, who's the most destructive obstacle that you could have on team whoever captain, Big G?
I would say Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns, besides the Usos, Roman Reigns has the experience in war games, and I think he knows what to do. Oh, sorry, we got a Topanga sighting.
We know how much he loves
Vader
wrestling.
Shirt, by the way, wasn't Vader on Boy Meets World?
Yes.
He was. He
So that's a
played
nice
Ethan
little
to
throwback
play,
there,
he
showing
played
some love to
Ethan to
Vader.
play his father, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that big dude's father. Yep. He was kind of abusive or something towards him.
Well, guarantee you there's going to be nothing but abuse and punishment here soon enough when these 10 men are locked inside this 2-cage structure.
Who's this kid?
What is this nerdy kid doing? Like this John
I
Cena?
think he won that competition, the Xfinity
Yep.
thing.
Yeah,
the super
Yeah.
getting upgraded.
yeah,
And
Xfinity.
God bless Roxanne Perez.
Of course, Xfinity giving them a front row VIP experience at a WWE PLE.
So nervous.
She's on the list too.
She's on my list, damn it. You can scratch her off your list. Damn it, that was my NXT before it was anybody's NXT.
And before Roxanne Perez was the prodigy of WWE, she was the prodigy of professional wrestling, of course. Former Ring of Honor Women's World Champion. Of course, in the ring with the virtuosa Deonna Purrazzo, former New Pro Texas champion in the ring with Killer Kelly. Xfinity, of course, supporting the Wi-Fi capabilities here and the decibel meter at Survivor Series War Game in Petco Park. As you all support us here as we cover this entire PLE for you. Again, I hope you all had a great time. It's been a pretty darn good show as we get ready for the men's War Games match. Again, if you haven't already, subscribe, follow Rock and Rhodes, follow DJ, of course, at 12 Robes and Corny Fan 8876 on the X. I'm sure they'll have a lot to talk about in the next episode of Rock and Ropes as we get ready for our main event here, the men's War Games match.
They're actually doing an audio watch along, or they were doing an audio watch along of the show. They stopped, so
Nice.
follow Corny Fan. That's actually DJ. 12 Ropes is Ropes' account.
Anyway, it's DJ and Ropes. I got you.
So just in case they decide to go back live again.
And
attendance was just announced.
Yep, congrats to the WWE Universe. 46,016 WWE fans have packed out this baseball stadium for Survivor Series War Games.
I wonder how that compared to the World Series.
I'm not sure.
The people that come to Padres games.
I heard that ding. That's more than people go to the Padres games.
Even I understood that reference. I don't watch baseball. But that being said, of course, you can stay tuned for Aaron Britt's recap immediately following Survivor Series War Games here on NoDQ.com. So that being said, Big G, Walter, and Simulable Studios, Watch Along Community, are you ready to go to war?
Let's do this.
Oh, boy. Again, we know the factors here that led us to this War Game scenario. When the Vision betrayed Seth freaking Rollins following, of course, the events that happened at Crown Jewel. Cody Rhodes' history going all the way back with Paul Heyman returned to WWE, being Roman Reigns' undoing. Roman and the Usos, the bloodline that ruled WWE for the last 5 years. And CM Punk returned home to WWE 2 years ago as Logan Paul jacked his jaw and joined the Vision to become the latest Paul Heyman guy. Paul Heyman, who has created this brand new, more than dangerous ever alliance, looking to make sure that he controls the future of WWE. Again, what a militia, though. What a freaking army on both sides, honestly. It's kind of ridiculous considering the traffic.
It's like the most, I think it's the most star-studded War Games, like, since they came back and even from NXT days.
Yeah, I will give you that there. You pick up the star power here.
Could you guys imagine if Seth did a miracle healing and just came back out tonight?
I mean, is he really injured? I'm about to say, are we going to not go into the part about questioning injuries now in wrestling after Seth freaking Rollins self-proclaimed Michael Cole, quote-unquote, ruse of the century at SummerSlam? Who's to say Seth freaking Rollins doesn't show up here? Hell, we got Roman Reigns back for Pete freaking sake. We're literally revisiting Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar that ruled WrestleMania for 4 damn years.
Oh my God! Don't remind me of that era.
They're already reminding you of it.
Although the best thing was that this didn't happen at WrestleMania, but that the whole throwing the mic and Roman just catching it and winking—that was some shit.
Again, Roman Reigns has been the most acknowledged WWE superstar of the modern era. And it's Roman Reigns, Jimmy and Jey Uso, Cody Rhodes, and CM Punk versus Paul Heyman's New Dangerous Alliance. Bron Breakker, Drew McIntyre, Bronson Reed, Logan Paul, and Brock Lesnar with Team Heyman has the advantage. There will be no peace when this is done. And I'm not sure if anyone's going to survive this.
Here comes the sirens.
Holla if you hear me as we got Steiner in the ring as we get ready for our main event. This is the men's War Games match. Oh boy. Buckle up, folks. You thought the women's one was an endurance contest. You ain't seen nothing yet.
No.
Freaking cage entrance going to be as long as Roman Reigns' entrance. Two rings, one cage, 2 words. Nikki, you gave the intro to the women. Walter, I'll let you go ahead and explain the rules and the dynamics for the men's War Games match. Go ahead, good sir.
One member of each team starts the match. After 5 minutes, a member of the advantage team will be released to enter the match. After 3-minute period, alternating members from each team will enter the match until all competitors are inside the ring. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins. Once War Game begins, if a competitor leaves the cage, their team forfeits. The only way to win the match is by pinfall or submission.
Oh, boy. I am very curious to see who they start out with. Will it be the crowd pleaser versus the YouTube hatred of main event Jey Uso, who's in the main event once again for the first time in who knows how long? Or will they surprise us with somebody else? And who will be on the opposite side of Team Heyman?
Oh, CM Punk starting off. Oh,
the
shit.
All-Star Game kicks off tonight with the Second City Saints.
Well, I didn't think that was going to happen.
And
I'm
look
wrong
at the
about
loud
that
and
one.
loud, 100 decibels.
He reached Cena's.
It was in
100,
Chicago, guys, 2 years
304.
ago when CM Punk came home to WWE after the piece of War Games was brought forward. Now he starts it 2 years later.
Of the person now. Look at little Yachty.
Larry's dad. I love it.
105 on the decibel counter here.
He's the only superstar whose pet has freaking merchandise.
And he made it that way. The Second City Saint, the current WWE World Heavyweight Champion, beating Jey Uso for that title at Saturday night's main event after it was vacated due to the injuries of Seth freaking Rollins.
Look at the subtle.
World Heavyweight Champion.
Look at the subtle shout out to Cena. He's got the Celtics little pin from Boston on his jacket.
Well, many have argued to say that CM Punk was John Cena's greatest rival, considering what happened at Money in the Bank 2011 that turned the course of WWE history.
He was voted, I think it's by ESPN, but he was voted Cena's greatest rival.
Yeah, that says something when you literally eclipse Adam Copeland, Randy Orton, Brock Lesnar,
Right.
amongst others.
I love this camera angle. That's the drone's camera angle. Hey, kid, stop pulling on the man's arm!
It's been quite a crazy 2-year ride since CM Punk returned home, Big G, to WWE, coming this close to winning the Royal Rumble, being betrayed by his best friend, losing out on the World Heavyweight Championship in just over 5 minutes. And now he finds himself entering war against some of his greatest rivals. Let's not forget, he and Drew McIntyre defined the better part of 2024 inside Hell in a Cell.
Why are you climbing, dude? You're too susceptible to injury. Chill out.
And CM Punk's not superstitious to injury at the end of the day. CM Punk believes that he's still as youthful and as batshit crazy as he was back when he was in ECW.
Yeah,
Charles, to answer your question so far, Punk has come out and started.
Yep, CM Punk was the starter for Team Heyman. So if you guessed that, good job, got a point. If you didn't, sorry.
Did anybody? I don't think anyone guessed Punk.
Or Team Whatever Captain, excuse me. Well, I mean, at the end of the day, who's the captain? Who's the quarterback? Who's the leader?
Yeah.
Who you acknowledge as the front runner? CM Punk, Roman Reigns, or Cody Rhodes? It damn sure ain't the Usos. Let's call it as we see it here.
The Usos are the weakest link, to be honest.
At the end of the day, at the end of the day, who has the longest history with the captain of the other side? CM Punk. And I think that's why he's starting out here. This actually makes sense.
Dude, it better not be Lesnar. Imagine Lesnar throwing Punk around for 5 fucking minutes.
Oh my god. I can't. Oh.
It would be a miracle if CM Punk doesn't get injured.
You do realize that CM Punk and Brock Lesnar once shared the ring together for nearly 30 minutes in a SummerSlam Classic, right?
Yeah, but he was a lot younger then, and bones
So was
aren't
CM
as
Punk for
brittle.
that matter. CM
I
Punk
meant Punk. I was talking about Punk.
I thought you were talking about Brock Lesnar. Again, they're going to be at war now, whoever starts, for damn near 30 minutes.
I swear to God, if Brock Lesnar's music hit, I'm gonna feel bad for CM Punk.
Let's find out.
It better be Logan for you.
Hey, I would go with youth on this side if I was Paul Heyman.
Sure would.
Bron Breakker would be my front runner.
Or Bronson.
I mean, Bronson, I don't know. After what happened last year, the jury is out. Let's find out.
Bron Breakker.
How'd you get ahead of me?
Got 2 seconds to worry about it. But yep, it's the freaking unpredictable badass that can run 23 miles per hour, eat your heart out, Usain Bolt, former NXT champion, WWE champion, and the first person that emerged in this vision, first created by freaking Seth freaking Rollins. Bron
Wait,
Breakker.
you said it. You said it. I did go for Bron Breakker, didn't I?
I think you did. And we know Bron Breakker will definitely have the endurance and cardio to go for miles inside War Games, Big G.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Walter, you went with Jey Uso and Bron Breakker, so you did get 1 point just like the other match. Nice job.
Mm-hmm.
The man who shocked the world, by the way, in his Raw debut, officially spearing CM Punk and Roman Reigns in the same night, the Raw after WrestleMania, and first being part of this vision.
Dude, youth versus experience right at the beginning.
The past versus the future in the present. Bron Breakker is a front runner to be a leader of this generation of WWE.
I'm telling you, I actually said by the end of next year he would have at least one of those world titles. Calling it now.
We already saw him, of course, in his first WrestleMania this year when he went after the WWE Intercontinental Championship.
His dad or his uncle was never able to. They were able to. His uncle was able to do it in TNA and WCW, but he never did it in WWE. So Bron would do something that nobody in his family did if he wins one of those titles.
And of course, the Steiner family is no stranger to War Games, talking about history all the way back in WCW.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Again,
Speaking of that, did you guys know Steiner was the first person to do a 450? That's a crazy trivia answer. I did not know that shit.
Yeah,
he was it was a interview with Chris Van Vliet, I think.
I know. Yeah.
It was. And by the way, there's a reason why the Steiner was called a genetic freak. I would say Bron Breakker is this generation's genetic freak.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, most definitely.
Wait till he bounces off this cage at 23 miles an hour, Noah.
The CM Punk and Bron Breakker, a picture tells 1,000 words here. You might literally be looking at a future.
Pointing to the sky, or is he acknowledging Roman Reigns?
4:30. It went off at 4:30 for me.
Yeah, I got 4:35. And again, to your point, I'm not sure, Big G, but let's not forget last year, CM Punk was called in by Paul Heyman as a favor to Roman Reigns' wise man at the time.
Dude, he literally just overpowered Punk into the corner. Didn't even do anything. He just wants to show him that he can overpower him.
At this point, again, you don't want to exert too much strength when you literally are going to be involved in this War Games match for the good 30 minutes before the damn match even starts, even if you got the advantage. Let's not forget, CM Punk, after these 4 minutes or whatever, he's going to have a handicap affair ahead for him.
Oh, definitely.
Dude, if merch was any truer than what Bron is wearing, because he truly is a badass.
Been a badass since that Rainbow Bright shit NXT, former NXT champion. Held that title for damn near a year. 2-time NXT champion, excuse me, after winning it back against Dolph Ziggler. Shoulder block.
Mm-hmm. Sure did.
And of course, CM Punk battle tested in his illustrious career in and out of ECW, ROH, AEW, and WWE, then and now. And CM Punk dodging about Breakker with a power slam.
Dude, the power
no
difference.
pinfalls, no submissions, just punishment.
Shoulder tackles on the.
Yo, the power difference is crazy.
The age difference is also going to be huge here.
Here we go. Here we go. Oh,
And about to say Braun Breaker off the road, swinging a miss, and Braun Breaker picking up speed. Oh, I runs to a flying kick. A flying heel kick, excuse me. Power of Braun Breaker. That was just all power by CM Punk there. Everyone's got a plan, so they're hit in the face. You want to stop a man going from 23 and put him back to 0? Just literally clock him in the face with your boot.
literally.
And both men avoiding catastrophe, crashing into that cage that you can use as a legal weapon here. Trying to knock the lights out of Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed will be running roughshod against Roman Reigns' bloodline, including a tag team win over Jimmy and Jey Uso. Now the overhead, look at this. The military press. Living above of ease and preventing collision with the cage. Now kick to the hamstring. Great strategy by CM Punk trying to tie up those quads. Of course, Braun Breaker can't run if he can't use his legs.
Damn.
True.
Now out of the corner. Punk needs to, again, take down Braun Breaker, knowing that he might have Bronson Reed, Drew McIntyre, Logan Paul, or even Brock Lesnar, dare I say, waiting for him. Again,
Strength
how the
by
hell
Braun
did Paul
Breaker.
Heyman... Uh-oh, wait a minute. Oh, gosh! Picking Punk out of the air, explosive by that badass with that suplex. That's a game changer.
It is.
How did Paul Heyman literally officiate this dangerous alliance is beyond me on this freaking graphic.
Well, he is, if not one of the greatest managers of all time in wrestling history. The man knows who to pick and how to pick them.
I don't think it's a doubt that he is the greatest. It's between, honestly, in my opinion, because I'm older, it's between Bobby Heenan and him.
I say, who has the bigger brain? Who is the biggest weasel? Who is the biggest game planner? Game changer?
Well, let's see. Bobby the Brain Heenan was the weasel. Paul Heyman is a walrus. Two different animals. Two different species.
Each with the same amount of letters.
Exactly.
Bro, we were spoiled. When I was young, we were spoiled with managers. You had Paul Dangerously. You had Bobby Heenan. You had Captain Lou Albano.
Yeah.
You had Mr. Fuji.
Mr. Fuji.
Yo, we had so many.
And I've gone back and watched, matches when they're like the managers are on there. Oh, we got the 20-second counter going up.
Yeah, 20 seconds on my screen here. As again, we'll see who Paul Heyman has game plan to be in the
tell
ring.
Me, I'm gonna pause it because my buzzer went off. Let me know when you had 0.
We'll do 7 seconds until our next entrance. Since
I'm at 0.
I can take this one. 3, 2, 1. Walter, who is it?
I'll tell you. I just unpaused. We could be. Oh shit, McIntyre.
Okay,
and like you mentioned before, Noah, McIntyre and Punk have history, especially with their last match being Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, let's not forget, Drew McIntyre blames CM Punk for the misfortune of his entire last calendar year, going all the way back to WrestleMania after Drew McIntyre was cashed in by Damian Priest and lost his World Heavyweight Championship, the title that CM Punk now holds, in 5 minutes and 26 seconds. And for the third time in his career, Drew McIntyre enters War Games.
He's just staring down CM Punk. He's like...
Blood that these two had over a bracelet and family values is nothing compared to this, might I add, now suspended WWE superstar and the vendetta he has.
If looks could kill, CM Punk will be dead right now.
Gee, did you notice Punk's trunks?
Is it Season of the Witch?
Yeah, it's all silver shamrock.
Yeah, I just saw that.
Oh, good grief. And right now, there's hell to pay for CM Punk here, 2-on-3.
Yeah, I see it now. Yep.
Yeah, I do see that now.
Yep, Halloween 3, Season of the Witch.
And again, a lot of Halloween enthusiasts here, despite the fact that's not a real holiday, even though this could be a horrible holiday for CM Punk here. And right now being ping-pong between Braun Breaker and Drew McIntyre. Again, 2-on-1 affair.
Ooh, Claymore. Oh, shit.
That side hood on the Bulldog. And oh, God! Just saw that, Big G. Turn his lights out.
Now he's gouging his eyes. Oh my God.
I'm about to say, who's Drew McIntyre more mad at right now? Is he mad at CM Punk for last year? Is he mad at Cody Rhodes for this year? Or is he just mad at himself?
Mad
He
at
just
himself
needs-
that
He just needs to be mad at himself.
he can't
Well-
win the big one, man.
I'm about to say, when was the last time he won a big one, Walter?
Royal Rumble 2020 and that WrestleMania.
Man.
And again,
But you
Bron
know what?
Breakker.
Props to McIntyre for holding down the pandemic era. Like,
Yeah, I'm about to say, again, he was the champion of us all in front of no one, and he's been salty about it ever since. Oh, long
Bro,
dart
this is
into
so
the cage,
unfair. Can you imagine being against these two powerhouses by yourself?
let alone them on the same team.
yeah.
You need Roman next, to be honest, just to freaking match power.
I'm sure we'll get one of the Usos.
Well, again, CM Punk definitely needs an equalizer here. If I was Cody Rhodes, if you are the captain, I would lead by example and help this man here. Of course,
Oh
Drew
yeah,
McIntyre
now that
lost.
you're right. Maybe Cody comes out because Drew's out there.
And not to mention, Cody Rhodes was assaulted by Drew McIntyre literally just 2 weeks ago on his own tour bus. And Drew McIntyre lost to Cody Rhodes not once, but twice for the WWE Undisputed Championship.
When his music hits, is going to be nuts, too.
Page first goes CM Punk inside the cage right now. Bron Breakker and Drew McIntyre having their way with the Second City Sane, the current World Heavyweight Champion.
Ooh.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend here, apparently. That is the MO when it comes to what Paul Heyman says when he says, CM Punk, nobody likes you. 17 seconds until we find out who is next to join Team Whatever Captain.
To be honest, if it's Jimmy or Jay, that'll be a
7,
letdown.
6.
I'm at 8 seconds. You might want to pause for a second.
3.
Think you catch
Yeah,
it.
he's fine. He's only 2
3,
seconds. It's all good.
2, 1. Go ahead, G.
Cody Rhodes, ladies and gentlemen, the American
Anyone want to
Nightmare.
call it? The
It's
American
just you.
Nightmare about to once enter the creation of the American Dream tonight at War Games.
Both champions are the first two. Wow.
And of course,
Well,
like
the
I
two
said,
captains.
Dusty Rhodes, part of the very first War Games, the brainchild behind this nightmare. The American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, once again finds himself entering the fray with Drew McIntyre trying to prevent Cody Rhodes from getting inside.
Which is smart, to be honest.
I'm about to say, if he climbs up to the top, there's no stopping him.
Oh my
Now
God, is he
we're
gonna
going to
go?
climb
Oh,
the cage.
CM Punk is
think-
busted open, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, you know, we
Well,
actually
what busted him open? Oh, what busted him open? The lawn dart?
The lawn dart was
Probably.
scraping against the cage, by the way. If you don't remember, he was just got raked like a cheese grater moments ago before Cody
Oh,
came in.
Cody
Bron
cut her
Breakker.
off the top road to Bron Breakker.
And Cody up the second rope. Big G to Cody, carry your point.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah, G, you might want to pause just for like 2 seconds.
Oh, no. What the fuck?
All right, good.
Did Cody just hit Punk?
Yes,
Yeah, by
he did.
accident.
Adrenaline in his show. Adrenaline in Cody Rhodes. Inadvertent contact against CM Punk. As Cody's
Yeah.
been seeing nothing but red the last few weeks. We
Punk's
talked
doing
about
Cody's-
before, Big G, the egos here. If the egos do not coexist, this is a loss for Team Whatever Captain.
Exactly.
How many times have Cody and CM Punk teased facing one another?
Not long. Oh, are we getting a heart attack?
And it looks like it's CM Punk off the ropes. Now, heart attack connects to Drew McIntyre. Perfectly executed here by Cody and Punk.
And Cody can bleed very easy because he's just held together by like 11 staples on that eye.
Well, again, when you literally were assaulted on your own bus by
Yeah.
Drew McIntyre just 2 weeks ago, that doesn't heal easily over time. Again, Cody was left a bludgeon mess. What the hell is this? Up on the shoulders, CM Punk, don't dead of ice! Breakker lands high on the back of his head.
Mm.
That could lead to a broken neck if you're not careful there. That was a horrible landing for Bron
It
Breakker.
was.
I don't know if Bron Breakker can even break that thick ass neck.
And now Cody Rhodes turns his attention against the bane of his existence for the last couple of months, Drew McIntyre. And so far, Punk and Cody working well together despite that inadvertent contact and shot.
Damn, drive McIntyre right in the cage. Let's see
That's
how he brought. Oh, he landed on his neck.
Yeah, but I'd say, look at this. Jesus.
He
That's
landed on
concussion.
it there.
That's concussion level territory of scare right there. Breaker right now in a world of headache. But we know there's no quit whatsoever in any of these men here. That's for sure.
No.
And now Cody driving Drew face first in the turnbuckle. Again, we know the next person coming out here will be for Team Heyman. Back in 1987.
I think you say Brock for last.
I mean, Brock Lesnar doesn't get paid by the hour. I'm just saying. 18 seconds until we find out who joins Team Heyman. And this turns once again to a 3-on-2 handicap if Braun Breaker can find his stirring. 10 seconds here. And Big G, I'll let you go ahead and take this one once again. Since you did Team Whatever Captain, Bionic Elbow.
3,
4,
2,
3,
1.
2, 1. Who we got?
Logan Paul, ladies and gentlemen, the Maverick.
The Maverick is about to soar in its first ever War Games. Okay.
And there's no crime bout on hand.
Well, there's one thing Logan Paul is not, and that is definitely humble. But the Maverick has been soaring here in WWE in the short tenure of his career, already been United States champion. Marching his way to the ring, taking his sweet time. Again, we're talking about War Games, folks, created by Dusty Rhodes first in 1987, originally used in Jim Crockett Promotions and the NWA, and more people might remember it from the WCW, usually at the Fall Brawl pay-per-view.
What is Drew telling him? Get a weapon?
Get weapons.
I'm about to say, it's only a matter of time before weapons which are going to be introduced here, for being perfectly honest.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I figured out the first time, of course, we saw United Front. It was the 4 Horsemen that were involved in War Games that I can remember.
Ooh, right to the gut.
And again, Logan Paul, the freshest competitor now inside this structure. 2 minutes and 50 seconds to our next participant. Oh, man, up and over Cody face first.
I love when Logan does that.
Seamless execution by the Maverick. Now Logan Paul from the opposite side, soaring over the middle, wiping out CM Punk.
I thought he was going to do the buckshot lariat.
I thought
you
so,
said
too.
yourself, that partition probably prevents him from doing that.
It looks like Logan's got like some NWO-inspired gear on. The black and white.
Don't surprise me when it comes to this guy that's been looking to corrupt the industry.
Look at these fists. Don't forget, he is this established boxer, regardless of how sucky his fight is.
Walter, there's a titanium metal plate in that right hand.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lethal weapon in itself.
Logan and Cody going to the top of the cage.
What the hell are Logan and Cody thinking here right now?
I don't want to know.
Well, I mean, technically, War Games has officially begun, so I guess if one does fall out, it's not a surrender.
No.
That's true. It never began.
46,000 looking on, though, as Logan Paul and Cody Rhodes are up in the lights at the top of the War Games structure, trading fists. One man is dangerously close to a disastrous fall, though.
To be honest, I think the rule is if you climb out, if somebody knocked you off, I don't think that counts.
I've never seen a situation where escape the cage your team forfeits the match prior to the fact. We've only got 5 people in here. There's still 5 more to go.
I'm just saying in general, I think you have to voluntarily climb out, not somebody knock you out.
Yeah, if you voluntarily leave.
Well, I mean, we thought for a moment ago that Becky Lynch was going to do that in the Women's War Games, and the jury is out whether or not she still would have did that.
I would do it if I saw Lesnar on the other side of me. Fuck that.
Cody Rhodes right now being wriggling a cheese grater across the steel cage. Matter of time before he starts bleeding. Braun Breaker, Drew McIntyre, and Logan Paul in firm control of both the world champions of WWE. The strength being shown by Logan and Drew with the double team on CM Punk and the stalling vertical.
Dude, these two are just Cody and Punk were like the sacrificial lambs.
Yeah, again, who's captain, who's quarterback, you tell me. 15 seconds, Walter, I'll let you take who's coming in next as Cody and Punk might finally get some aid in this War Games pre-match, because let's call it what it is. This is the pre-match before the thing begins. 5 seconds till entrant number
I'm going to assume 6. It's Jimmy. Watch. Let's see
who it is.
And it's one of those.
I mean, it was only a matter of time before the bloodline got involved here.
Big Jim.
the 8-time tag team champion, going inside War Games. Of course, for the 3rd time, as the Bloodline has, of course, won this War Game structure twice. At times, I think Jimmy Uso is underappreciated as a singles competitor. Oh! Catching Bron Breaker's arm against the steel cage. Of course, Jimmy Uso and Drew McIntyre have also had their fair share of bad blood on SmackDown. And Jimmy now looking for more weapons to bring inside.
Oh, heck yeah. Here we go.
Of course. You got to get a table. Why the frick not, right? You got to
Brought
get
to
a
you
damn
by
table.
Slim Jim.
Somebody's feeling woody.
WWE, the definition of over product placement.
Toy Story.
Bam, super kick.
Oh! This is super kids. The 3-minute clock's in the way as Jimmy Uso's now ended the fray. Once again, we're back to a 3-on-3 affair. Oh, nice Samoan drop there by Jimmy Uso. Of course, Paul Heyman was alongside the Bloodline back in 2022. After, of course, they beat the Brawling Brutes and Kevin Owens when Sami Zayn, of course, proved his allegiance to the Bloodline. Now switch with the Rhea out of the corner, webbing out Logan Paul and Bron Breakker.
Go ahead, Jimmy. Whispering the wind.
Damn.
Oh, Claymore!
Never mind, Jimmy.
Yeah, nice job, Walter. You set him up for destruction. And Cody
Cody.
Rhodes again into the steel cage.
Bro, Drew is like the MVP right now.
I have to say, who's been the best competitor so far in this match?
It's been Drew without a doubt.
And again, CM Punk right now driving his boot in Drew McIntyre's midsection. Logan Paul and Bron Breakker isolated with Jimmy Uso. And Bron Breakker once again running the ropes. This is going to end badly. Watch out!
Bron is the only one that could probably shift a ring that's held together by a cage.
When you run 23 miles per hour, not even a brick wall can stop you probably.
No.
And again, CM Punk squaring off against Logan Paul. Now again, CM Punk driving those knees into the Maverick. Logan Paul hooked up for a snap German. Connects now. And again, CM Punk, of course, started the match with Bron Breakker. And you can see the wear and tear already affected. Just like I say, that's it. Frankensteiner by the Steiner. How poetic.
And remember, just 5 minutes ago, this man landed on his fucking neck.
Let's take a look at the replay here again. Picture perfect Frankensteiner.
Telling you, those
God's
thick
Steiner,
necks.
proud of that.
Remember Lesnar at WrestleMania did a shooting stars press, landed on his neck, and finished the match.
In defeat, but nonetheless, you are correct. And right now, you see every time you think that one side has the advantage, how quick it can turn. CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, and Jimmy Uso nullified right now by Logan Paul, Drew McIntyre, and Bron Breakker. As we still have up next for Team Heyman, it's got to be Bronson Reed, right? There is no way in hell.
It's Bronson. Yeah. Brock is going to be last.
There's no way. In 19 seconds, we'll see if Walter is correct here. Oh, it keeps the midsection by Drew.
I give it to you, Noah. 15, 14, 13, 12, 10 now. I got 10.
Yeah, I'm about to say, Cody Rhodes showing a bit of blood over his right eye. 5 seconds until the next person for Team Heyman joins the fray.
3, 2, 1, and who is it, Noah?
Called it! McIntyre and company got colossal backup in the former NXT North American champion, also part of the division, Bronson Reed.
And let's just pray Bronson doesn't break his ankle this year.
Don't give him ideas.
I don't think he's going to go for it this time.
And
what would have happened if Vision attacked Roman backstage and he can't come out? They can never officially start the match.
I mean, it's not the first time we've seen a team try to get a handicap advantage. And at the end of the day, if it didn't come out eventually, the match did start again. Rhea Ripley and Candice LeRae did come back from a 2-on-4 deficit. And I'm sure Paul Heyman has to have a game plan for Roman Reigns. He's going to come in here. Meanwhile, Tsunami! That's CM Punk.
Damn, weather report right off the rip.
About to say they are pretty close to the coastline. And again, Bronson Reed looking to send a second wave tsunami to Jimmy Uso. Bronson Reed wreaking havoc right now, wiping out the entire opposite team. Literally rallying the cage, and Cody Rhodes tsunami. Single-handedly, Bronson Reed has wiped out everybody.
Yeah.
Ah!
They better be lucky that it hasn't officially started and they can't get pinned or anything.
They better be grateful he's only done one splash to each of them. Let's not forget, he once did 8 splashes in succession to Seth freaking Rollins.
Yeah, correct.
Oh, rushing Cody Rhodes against the cage right now.
And Cody's bleeding right above his left eye or right eye.
And Bronson Reed, the colossal one, the Brons working together here. Drew McIntyre, Logan Paul, Bronson Reed, and Braun Breaker having their way with Team Whatever Captain. Again, Bronson Reed squishing CM Punk this time against the cage. At this point, it's just literally pick and choose who you freaking isolate and dominate. Let's look at this. Bronson Reed looking to be acknowledged, once called the tribal thief. With a singles victory over Roman Reigns earlier this year in his home country, might I add. Back in October in Crown Jewel. Proving that he belongs in the main event here. I think last year, Braun Breaker was trying to find his spot, trying to find an opportunity. And it was at the expense of Seth freaking Rollins that he found it.
Yep.
Drew McIntyre and Bronson Reed right now isolated with Jimmy Uso. And you see right now, CM Punk isolated Drew McIntyre, and Drew has exposed the metal turnbuckle. And now Bronson Reed trying to send Jimmy through that table. Super kick, though. Rocks the colossal Bronson Reed. Super kick to Braun Breaker. Jimmy trying to fight back here. Super kicks for everybody. Takes Drew McIntyre down. Just got wiped out with a clothesline. Bronson Reed takes one shot. He gives you one shot back with double the force. 18 seconds until we see somebody hopefully turn the tides for Team Whatever Captain here. Gotta be Jay at this point, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Because Jimmy needs some desperate help right now. Overhead military press. Gut buster by Braun Breaker to Jimmy Uso.
There's no way Roman's not last.
There we go. The big pop for Jimmy or for Jey Uso.
Let's be honest here. There's no time for yeeting. That boy better get straight to business and get to work here.
Right? None of this Jeff Hardy shit.
Former World Heavyweight Champion, who, of course, lost his chance to regain that title against CM Punk at Saturday night's main event.
We ain't got time for that Jeff Hardy bullshit where you got to do a dance before you come help your brother.
What I want to know is where Jey Uso's mind is at. We've seen Jey Uso almost show a little bit of tutelage and lessons he learned the hard way from Roman Reigns as of late. We've also seen that miscommunication, but that respect shown in mixed detail against CM Punk. And we all know how close Jey Uso is to Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
And right now, we got the 3-minute clock waiting before. Oh, good God. Brock Lesnar is going to be in next. Oh, shit.
Boom, 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 boom.
Countdown to Armageddon, literally before our eyes, gentlemen. In 2 minutes and 45 seconds, the beast will be unleashed.
Hope he doesn't fall.
I'm about to say, when you're Brock Lesnar, you can fall and get back up again and turn into a moment and still kick ass. You're a legit threat. Hip attack in the corner to Bronson Reed. Hip attack in the corner to Braun Breaker. Again, Braun Breaker and CM Punk have been involved since the beginning of this match. Now,
that
Jay
table's still there, too.
Oh, super kick to Bronson Reed. Super kicks to Braun Breaker. The Usos working in perfect synergy and stereo. There goes Drew McIntyre. Logan Paul, of course, got the win this past Monday night. And 1D!
It's a super kick party.
Only takes one. And the Usos have completely turned this match around. The complexion is completely changed here, guys.
Jesus, right in the middle of the match.
Are you fucking kidding me, Jay? This is not the time to party.
And this is why you're going to lose.
Oh, my God.
46,000 yeeting in the course of war. What the fuck world am I living in?
They had to get it in. It wouldn't have made sense to do it when you got to go rescue your brother.
Get it fucking in to get the victory.
That's what I said.
Fucking idiot.
Damn it, Jay, you freaking idiot.
And for once, I'm not talking about J.J. Williams. That being said, to your point, they better get fucking serious real quick, knowing that clock's ticking before the beast incarnate arrives.
You need every weapon you can get before that freaking beast comes in here.
CM Punk right now playing the air guitar with a steel chair worse than Hiroshi Tanahashi.
Jey Uso coming in like a wrecking ball.
Fucking hell.
Why are you humping the cable?
Oh shit!
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck me!
That ruins the cut. They didn't even show the clock.
Who gives a fuck about the clock? It's time to get real. Here's
Party's
Brock
over.
Lesnar. He works with his own schedule.
The party is over.
And the pain
That
is
was-
about to be brought.
That was the equivalent of the record scratch, like that.
I think you better hear a record scratch than that guitar riff, because here comes Brock Lesnar. This is the first time we are ever going to see Brock Lesnar involved in War Games. Talk about a match that might be politically fitting for this man.
I assume first and last, to be honest.
And the
F5,
fact of the matter
everyone.
is, like I said before, Lesnar does not work well with others. It's the first time we're seeing Brock Lesnar work with people in who knows how long. Brock Lesnar wants to play his own team.
Oh, clothesline. Suplex. German
Oh,
suplex.
God.
Clothesline.
Oh,
He hit that
God.
table, by the way.
Cody
German
Rhodes went for
suplex
the
to
ride.
Cody.
Yeah, welcome to Suplex City, folks.
Overhead suplex. Belly
Oh
to
my
belly.
Poor
Jeff
Jeff
Owens on
right
his head.
now.
Now another
Oh.
one. War Games has become Suplex City, bitch.
I'm not surprised in the slightest.
Oh
4
my God.
suplexes in stereo in the span of 10 seconds.
What? That table's going to be saved for Roman to spare somebody through it. Watch.
Or let's not forget, Jay speared Roman through the table, and it cost Roman the match against Bronson Reed at Crown Jewel. This history repeat itself. Oh, God! That's 6 German suplexes, by the way, if you're keeping count, folks.
Oh, poor
Freaking
Jimmy.
walking weapon. Now,
At 5.
That's 5!
One more for Punk, probably. Yep.
I'll say, Brock Lesnar is going to have his way right now with everybody. Oh, God!
And remember, it hasn't officially started yet.
Not till Roman enters the fray. And it might become
Bye,
a
Cody.
one-on-one match if Brock Lesnar has his way.
You talk about
Let
cleaning
him just
house.
F5 his partners too at this point.
Someone
You
threw
know
a
what?
high school party and the parents walked in. That's what just happened.
Notice that Brock Lesnar has been working in this ring by himself, to your point.
Mhm.
The other ones have not gotten involved or near him.
I'm telling you.
46,000 watching our main event here at Survivor Series. Brock Lesnar unleashing
Poor
hell
Jimmy.
on earth.
Another one. Oh my God, poor Jay. So
Oh,
What happens when you lock a beast in a cage, Noah?
you're seeing it. They unleash absolute carnage. Get to the midsection to CM Punk.
I don't know
Yeah,
what's
Cody
worse,
Rhodes.
letting a beast in a cage, locking him in, or letting him out of the cage.
Cody Rhodes, the last man to beat Brock Lesnar, might I add, one-on-one at SummerSlam last year.
He's going to throw him halfway across the ring, isn't
Oh,
he?
you know he is. Oh, God!
Because he looked before he did that. Drew's starting to
Hey.
get up.
It made Cody see him eye to eye, and I don't think you'll ever look in the eyes of the beast incarnate.
Dude, Lesnar does not get paid by the hour for real.
Do you think this is what Paul Heyman and Brock Lesnar meant when they said we should talk?
Yes.
yeah.
19, 17, 16, 15, 14 for Tribal
Why would you
Chief.
give Brock Lesnar a weapon, though, is what I want to know.
10, 9,
Oh, shit.
8, 7, 6, 5,
Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1. And then we're going to get the Tribal Chief who takes 4 minutes to get to the ring anyways with his entrance.
And look who's waiting just outside the entrance for said man.
Dude, Brock went right out the cage and stood on the steps.
Let's be honest, Brock Lesnar's here for one guy and one guy only, and you know who that person is.
You know it.
He is our Tribal Chief. He is the original Tribal Chief, the longest reigning, undisputed WWE Universal Champion of the modern era, leader, founder of the Bloodline. He is
taking his
Roman
gloves
Reigns.
I don't think Brock's going to allow it to officially start.
I don't think these two are going to get in the cage. I think they're going to just find the outside at this point.
Exactly. That means the fight won't start.
Am I the only person that gets a Star Wars Duel of the Fates vibe from Roman's updated theme?
No, I got that vibe too.
Oh man, look at this! Look at this!
Oh,
Gloves are
what a
off! Gloves are
showdown.
off! Brock took the gloves off.
I'm telling you, the fight ain't gonna be able to
About get
start.
real. Superman punch! And the fight is on to the outside again. This does not start until 10 men are inside the cage.
I'm telling you.
I don't think they're good.
And Roman Reigns
Then-
is locked and loaded, delivering full force with these Superman punches,
Bam.
rocking Brock Lesnar around ringside, 3 Superman punches, and Brock is still on his feet.
Oh,
And again, a force. Uh-oh, Brock caught him. Brock caught him.
F5.
F5 for the smash announce table.
Ay, Dios mío.
Brock Lesnar has wiped out Roman Reigns. I
Again,
don't know what the fuck we do.
you can't start it.
And take a look at this, by the way. Come out midair off that 4-man punch attempt, and F5 crashing through the Spanish announce table. Roman left in a heap. Man, look at the size of Brock Lesnar. Still a freakishly giant enough to remember.
Bro, Roman ain't no small man. It's just that Brock is a
Brock
wider
size
dude.
for everybody.
Yeah.
And again, Brock Lesnar right now driving Roman into the steel cage on the outside. Again, War Games have not officially begun, folks, I want to add.
They're the same height. It's just that Brock's a thick boy.
And now Roman driven into the steel
he's
ring
always been a
steps.
big, thick boy.
But
You
I
gotta
mean,
imagine this was the
height-wise,
game
they're
plan
the
by
same.
Paul Heyman.
Yeah. Heyman's enjoying every minute of this.
Yeah, I acknowledge you, my tribal chief, right?
Oh, he's pushing him in the ring. It's going to
Oh,
start
shit.
once Brock slams this freaking cage.
And to your point, the bell is rung and War Games has officially begun.
And that just hyped Brock up, too, when she said that.
Yeah, but I was saying, the fight is on. The fight is truly here. We're done with the playoffs now. This is the finals. This is it. This is the end game.
Bam.
Up on the shoulders goes Roman. And an F5 connects. And it
And
might
he
be a
pinned
short
him.
at the offense cover. And Cody with the save.
Yo, if Cody wasn't there,
Imagine that being the end.
mm-hmm.
CM Punk with Brock on
Bam.
the shoulders.
Oh,
This is-
shit! Punk picked him up! I didn't think Punk could pick Brock up.
And Cody with the crossroads.
And Lesnar's still going to kick out. Guarantee it.
Oh, Logan with the splash breaks it up.
Oh, Logan got his spot.
Nope.
Now, wait a minute,
Logan's
what did
asking
Paul
for something.
Heyman
His
for?
Brock, the knuckles, the brass knuckles.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That one lucky punch might come into play. Logan Paul's
Oh
equalizer.
my God! What if he accidentally punches Lesnar?
Don't even,
Oh,
please don't even do it. Lesnar's down.
I mean, I wouldn't mind if Brock killed him.
Bam!
And right now, oh, KO shot to Cody. Brass knuckles to the jaw of
As
Jimmy
if the
Uso as
titanium
well.
plates weren't enough, Noah.
Yeah, he had to reinforce it with brass. Jimmy Uso, Cody Rhodes are out freaking cold. Chorus of boos, but here it's 100% legal.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's waiting for Roman Reigns to punch his lights out.
Roman's going to get to him first.
I'll find out
Bam.
here in a moment. It's fair!
I saw that coming. You took too much time to mock Roman.
And nice one, Nostradamus.
Mhm.
And Roman now looking at the
He
brass.
wants it. He wants those knuckles for Paul Heyman. Yeah, but if you go out of the cage, you quit. You forfeit.
I don't think it matters who Roman Reigns punched, but he just got
No, he's
a
gonna
upgrade
super. Oh my
to the
God!
Superman
Oh,
punch. Nice step to Bronson Reed. Brass knuckle Superman punch to Bronson Reed.
He wants it for Brock. He really wanted it for Brock, but he was staring at Paul Heyman when he first put it on.
Yeah,
Oh,
now
there we
Roman Reigns
go.
is locked and loaded. Quite literally, uh-oh.
If anyone doesn't give a shit about brass knuckles, this dude, Bron.
Yeah, no kidding. The sidestep Bron Breaker. Spare my Robin, a Bron Breaker.
Spare versus spare.
And right now, Jey Uso and Roman Reigns trying to call a play. That table already.
Hey, Jay, remember last year?
Trying to hoist up Brock Lesnar. Cotton loaded Superman punch in position 3.7. Oh! It's Bron Breakker John Lesnar for the table.
Woo! He saved his cousin.
Getting Jey Uso still kind of hit that table.
Yeah.
And Roman's
That-
down. Roman's
better
down.
than-
Bron down. Jay's down.
Yeah, but Bron's up.
Spear! To your point, Bron just speared Jimmy off his boots. And Survival Instinct's going to have to kick in here. Roman Reigns no stranger to surviving war. Oh, and a low blow by Drew McIntyre to Cody Rhodes.
He spared him
Jey
out of
Uso
his Air
staggered.
Force One.
Spear! And a spear by Bron Breakker wiping out Jey Uso again. You make one mistake, and Bron Breakker or someone else is going to capitalize on it.
Spare isn't just a score in bowling.
That's a spare,
Push.
dude. Botch.
I
I was
know.
gonna say.
Words are hard. Buy the shirt. EvanandCaitlin.com. Sidestep and Bron Breakker right now. Picking up speed. Going from 0 to 23. Cody Rhodes. Spear for the WWE champion.
He like picked him up mid-air and speared him too. It looked like.
Mm-hmm. The dogs are barking.
The dog's been let loose. Even despite the fact that locked inside a cage, what an oxymoron. Now CM Punk staggered to his feet. Sidestep. Oh!
Ooh, yo, he could literally break the cage. That's
Bron
this
Breakker
big boy.
speared himself into the cage while CM Punk's got him up on the shoulders. Logan Paul with the save. Went for one lucky shot. Missed again. CM Punk got Logan up on the shoulders. Got a slant to the Maverick.
And he covered him immediately.
Hit the half. Hook the front leg. Oh, the save. Wait, what the hell?
That's Seth.
Who the hell's that?
I'm guessing Seth.
What if it's Jericho? No, I'm kidding.
He's too tall
know.
for Jericho.
Remember the last time it was a hooded man? They screwed CM Punk with Becky Lynch. Well, Punk now doesn't know what to do.
Oh my God, it is Seth.
Oh!
It's Seth. I'm
What?
telling you,
The
it's Seth.
the
It's
CM
Seth.
Punk. The turn stop! You gotta be fucking kidding me. You did not do it again. But wait. And now the
Or maybe it
last
wasn't
man
Seth.
is leaving War Games.
It's somebody to make you think it's Seth.
There's a reason why I picked the team with the advantage for both War Games, folks. And Bron with the straps up after CM Punk was just burnt down to the ground. And now Bron Breakker again dropping the straps, picking up speed, going full velocity here against CM Punk. Spear for the World Champion.
It's gonna be over. It's over.
And a counter hook on
Holy
both
shit.
legs. Dangerous Alliance 2-0 wins.
Wait a minute. He pinned the World Heavyweight Champion.
That's right. Bron Breakker just pinned CM Punk, the World Heavyweight Champion, and Paul Heyman's team wins. And again, the team at the advantage won.
3-1. That's what that was too, Matt.
Same.
And
I
add
did-
your bonus points in if you got bonus points.
Yeah, there was up to 6 points in the line tonight. Again, stay tuned, folks. The final scores, the leaderboards, the winners will be revealed Wednesday on Predictions Postmortem with me and Papa Gino live on my YouTube channel, 6 p.m. Standard Time. Stay tuned. But either way, can we just go back to the fact that once again, it was a masked hooded figure that screwed CM Punk. And CM Punk got screwed again.
It was to make you think it was Seth, but it probably wasn't. He's not tall enough to be Seth.
Well, either way, that front kick curve style combination feels very much like a visionary plan or an architect blueprint in mind, Walter.
Hey, I said at the beginning, what if Seth came back? But I
When
doubt
is
that.
Steph truly injured? When is Steph truly gone?
Why did he put the
Again.
straps on just to take them back off, by the way?
Bron Breakker wanted to re-engage himself, full ignition, full throttle as he cuts through CM Punk with one last emphatic spear to win War Games here tonight for Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman's team wins. Well, I don't know necessarily what this vision is going to lead to, but if that shows us anything, Bron Breakker might soon be the World Heavyweight Champion of Monday Night Raw.
Stop showing
Brock-
Brock being human and shaking kids' hands. Stop it.
Brock Lesnar, Bron Breakker, Bronson Reed, Logan Paul, Drew McIntyre, and Paul Heyman, your winners of the
Ooh,
Series War Games match.
that's not a bad take. Could
That
be
is a
Austin
fair-
Theory.
I'm about to say, for the first time, Austin Theory actually might be over.
You got to bring
Well-
JJ back in, you know.
I'm about to say, let's go ahead and bring JJ in here and get his thoughts and closing remarks. JJ, go ahead and talk about what just happened.
Very, very interesting. I'm gonna be curious to see who the hooded man was.
I feel like we all got an assumption here, and Roman Reigns again left dumbfounded in the middle. He asked Cody, he asked Punk to figure it out. At one point, he says, I can't do anything on my own. I want to see my bloodline grow. And Roman Reigns just lost. At the end of the day, Roman Reigns just lost again, folks.
Austin Theory is a good take because he's about 6 feet. I told you that kid, that whoever that was, looked a little too short to be Seth.
Yeah, but wasn't he also injured, I thought?
Yeah, but they've been said he's medically cleared. They was just looking for something for him to do.
And both the World Heavyweight Champion and the WWE Champion on the defeated side of War Games tonight.
Could we see Cody versus Roman and Punk versus Bron at WrestleMania this year?
I mean, I feel like I got to tease ahead of Saudi Rumble, if nothing else here. Again, Roman Reigns told both those men, figure it out, and that title would look good on my shoulder. Roman with the hand out.
Wait. Roman's helping Punk up. Is he going to spare him?
I don't know the point here. Bloodline, blood thicker than water.
Is he going to pick up Cody?
Show respect there so far between CM Punk and Roman Reigns, but what about Cody Rhodes?
What if it's Jay that turns heel right now?
Again, last year, CM Punk helped Roman, and Cody was Roman's undoing last year as well.
Reach out.
Sorry, I didn't need your help getting up.
Yeah, again, no love lost with these two. That main event at WrestleMania 40 and the start of the Paul Levesque era. Emotions running high. Ingles very much.
Turn around, Cody. Jay Uso's going to super kick you.
Either way, I think you're looking at your WrestleMania main event in some capacity with these three men.
Damn, look at CM Punk's eye. Shit.
I mean, his eye was almost closed shut. Well, there sure as hell is no peace here. Further indifferences, if nothing else, between Roman, Cody, and Punk.
Why is Roman hesitating?
Roman's always thinking, guys.
Yo,
I don't know if he's thinking about the championship or is he thinking about his future.
Something's up.
It's a very tense face-off here with Cody and Roman.
And that's it.
Cody said, I got you, or something, he said.
Something about a team. Well, that being said, War Games does come to an end. For Walter Cruz, for Big G, for the regular JJ Williams, I'm Noah Foster. We'll see you at the top of the hour for the Saturday Dance. Host members JJ Williams. Thank you all so much for tuning in again. Subscribe to my friends. Until next time, whether we see you tonight or later on in the week, make a positive impact in life. Have a good night. In the out of war, there is no peace. Only further confrontation to come. Walter, cut the fucking feed.
War Games!
Wow.